enough, then it doesn't mean to be ready to play against YouTube.
Actually, a small coffee. Because it is getting late. Time. Chat.
We have two teams
time to lock in, bro.
In
Come on, man.
And they're here
a small regions are for real, for real. Yup. Come on, man. I learned, bro. I learned. I learned. Let's lock in, bro.
And G2 trying to get back to some of the
Am I going to be cheering for Brazil?
Yeah, so much of the conversation throughout the year is
or for G2, a chopped G2.
Better than when they've achieved it.
Compared to what we had, of course. It's still a nice roster, but
trophies heading into the major, feeling supremely confident.
Nico G2, Monizi G2. Wow.
Major overall, one of the
Let's go, bro.
to take the whole thing.
I remember it being my favorite team to watch,
G2,
literally.
Who's been on a rise, and despite some of the struggles recently, they've looked
this is going to be a banger, bro.
Step of the way.
G2.
We're going to start out slow into the pistol.
Does like to beat FURIA.
Very passive from both squads.
Cheers, my
testing
friends.
the waters, seeing what they're going to be up against. Son Pius peeking up Banana. Yakinder's got a little bit of information.
Who do you got, chat? FURIA or G2? Brazil crowd is ready. Scheiße, the coffee is way too hot.
Let's see if he was able to handle the pressure inside of Banana.
You're a professional Brazil hater, just keep up. I don't hate Brazil, bro. But I usually never cheer for the #1 team in the world.
Who is juggling nades, getting ready for G2 coming his way.
Yeah, holding on to utility for the moment, though, not panicking just yet and dropping it out. That's the bomb as well for G2 at the top of Banana.
Like if Brazil is playing against some EU team, bro.
Neither team making
already got
just
like
yet, just past the 1 minute mark.
a million fans cheering for them, you know?
Any piece of information, any
of
sound
course, then I got sometimes my EU underdogs.
Over the wall before he dumps the smoke. It comes out just now. Good timing on it. Falling with the flash to activate him. And G2's, oh, surely they'll be stalled out behind the smoke.
Throwing utility in, and now they're going to go. Right past Yakindar. Molodoy's got first blood. Yakindar on the follow-up.
Okay.
FURIA off to the races.
Matthias
falling, cleaning up inside of the B site.
Guys.
FURIA pick up the first round of blood.
Don't say GG, bro.
Loving that out of Fallen. What an incredible year he's had as he's tried to find another bright spot in a long and storied career.
Molodoy taking off the silencer.
And stepping down from the off to activate Molodoy, and he's become such an
That's a Monizi signature move.
Such an impressive timeline in his career. And
when Molodoy got asked, who's your who's your GOAT? Molodoy said Monizi, or?
They played so far in the BO1
is that why he's also taken off the silencer?
23 and 11 in rounds. First halves have been so dominant that FURIA's been able to just walk to map victories. And G2's going to be a little bit more of a test. I don't think they'll let it get that bad.
He said simple. I remember him saying somewhere Monizi as well. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
Already magic from G2. Minimal investment. It's a Deagle coming out here.
He said Ohnepixel. That's my goat.
Obviously Molodoy.
Molodoy
of the year, but
yeah, hands down. I can't imagine anyone taking that away from him. It's not even really a conversation or an argument.
Matto's second half of the year comes into this G2 roster and shows us what he's made
Celestial
of.
with the
really
5,000 bits. Saying
FURIA
hate watch.
It's been very smooth for him.
FURIA hate watch.
The conversation
FURIA hate watch. FURIA hate watch.
Surprise from the outside that Mattis
Brazil, I have nothing to do with this dude, bro. I'm gonna refund those bits.
The reasoning was given that it just felt like role-wise he fit exactly what FURIA needed.
I don't condone that, bro.
He's their top performer so far. So I mean, he's going above and beyond.
Those bits will get refunded.
For this G2 lineup.
Yakindar going to be waiting at ball of Banana. Here they come around the corner. Yakindar mowing them down. A triple kill with no issue. As Yakindar's out of bullets. Tried to protect him, but eventually Yakindar going down. I think he'll take the one casualty here and make sure this stays clean.
Doesn't matter how ill you might be feeling.
G2 in the green jersey.
Don't have to work too hard with the MP9 and unarmored gloves.
They think they fly quest.
You do want Yakindar to be back to feeling great going into the playoffs. So if you qualify
through the way he's sitting, bro, I swear this shit funny, bro.
A number of days off leading into the playoffs to get Yakindar to recover and rest up, and FURIA can be in their best form going into those playoffs.
I mean, and also you got to give some credit over to the team for FURIA because they're buying him some time to start feeling better and healing up. They've got Molodoy is the #2 player of the event in this stage. K Serrato #4, Fallen #9. 3 players in the top 10 individual performers in stage 3 of the major. So plenty of time.
3 people still at 0 kills, bro. You see that? Alright, I'm never gonna use that tool again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Never again. What was I thinking, bro?
Fire and smoke and nades.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Not taking too much damage for it, but no control yet established.
07 perms? Yeah, we may be cooked. Oh man. I'm not a teacher, bro. Like, what am I doing?
And all the forces of G2 coming into Banana. Hunter A player who's switched into the IGL role this year, commanding the troops.
Yakindar went to the corner.
Yakindar, always playing banana. Is he the king of banana? Yes, he is. Fallen actually got the second. Fallen sticks around. He's not afraid of these rookies, bro.
Yeah, just
of these
nasty
noobs.
timing on that
Just
smoke.
saying
As
noobs
soon as
because they're
GT
young.
wants to make the play, it pops down, and
He is the
mentally
most
they're already
experienced,
committed
bro.
to it. Going through to their death, it's a 2-for-1 trade.
Of course, G2 are not noobs, bro.
Yeah, even further defenses now arriving on that rotation. Yuri's come back towards
50
CT.
seconds.
Molodoi is pushed all the way through. He's going to be flanking eventually through T-spawn. So G2 completely cut off
Bomba.
here.
Now they're all in one-shot
Banana.
headshot range. Let that simmer. They basically have AK now. If you really think about it.
45 seconds. We've got Fallen on the fountain. Yuri
Fallen.
ready to pounce on his contact, and Fallen
Oh.
is taken out. Good
3 on
clearance
3.
from
Hold up.
Mattis. This is going to allow them to move forward, but here
Whoa.
comes Yuri flying through the CT smoke. Keserado's got him covered, and Furia keep on going. 3-0.
Holy Brazui.
Start.
Lovely trap set up with 3 players
With the
there.
Phoenix
G2
mouse
never
pad.
realized that Molodoi had pushed all the way down alt mid, so they knew everything that was happening.
That's
You
the
probably
Nivea fire
felt a
skin,
little bit
W.
of security when you take down Fallen stepping in, but then Yuri and Case
Chicken
are able
jockey.
to pounce through the smokes. And another hot start in the opening half
Sheesh.
for Furia, up 3-0 without breaking a sweat. This will be a test for Hunter, as I mentioned, switching as the IGL this year, but spending plenty of majors as a player. First time he'll be leading the troops.
Oh, you can dodge straight through that smoke.
Yo.
loving how
G2,
these
give
early
up
fights
banana,
with
bro.
Banana
What are
have
we
been going.
doing?
Just controlling this area. G2 not
Let
getting
banana
close to a
go,
bomb
bro.
plant.
This is
Fallen's gonna play
Marex's
in front of
fucking
that
hood.
half wall just behind the smoke.
He knows every
protects
corner of
it.
this banana.
And smoke fades away. Great reaction from Fallen. Goes into the open, was a little bit too committed, so Heavy got able to get rid of him.
100 thief stickers, that's a sign, is it?
But he comes back in, he goes for a further
You cannot shell.
He is just stepping up.
Heavy got in a 1v4, 3 left.
Heavy got doing what he can.
Tech 9 clutch, dodges
just
the
know where he
nade.
can go with this one.
This is a great recipe for
He's
a
getting
strong
flanked
win
by
if you're
Molodoi.
Furia, right? Let them know early they can't take banana. Let them know every time they
FPS?
want to get into this bomb site.
Why does it do this?
They're going to make it costly for that first step.
I'll look into it.
G2 would love to be able to establish some semblance of control, show that they have the ability. Good kill from Heavy God, 3 HP. Plant is really all you can ask for in this scenario.
Yeah, still uncomfortable to do so. Hoping he can catch another kill, but Keserato changed up his position, went towards CT spawn, and Furia continue to build.
Are we good now?
And we talk about the strong starts and halves that Furia have had so far through the first 2 maps of play, straight into the 2-0 game. And another flawless beginning, winning the first gun round. And now 4-0 up. G2 gonna go for a timeout.
Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense. You know, you're buried in this hole, and obviously plan A hasn't worked, and now you're gonna have to come up with a different idea. If you can't access the B bomb site, what part of the map can you give some attention to and come back towards B a little bit later? Ice out Fallen and Yakinder, make sure they don't get on any more of a hot streak than they already are. Come back to that idea a little bit later on in the half. These two teams have played against each other plenty of times this year. 6 matchups going blow for blow, winning series.
His desk is so fucking high.
Alternating winning series. Every win has been a 2-0 run from each team.
Holy Brazui.
This game to decide which one of these teams moves on to
Guys,
the
last chance
playoffs
on prediction.
of
We're
the
going to close it
major.
now. You cannot
Breaks the
220
tie. One of them is
NDR.
gonna get the
All
edge
on
in the
banana.
series head-to-head, as well as qualifying into the playoffs. So a little bit
You
of
need a
pride
new
on the
PC?
line
I
as
just
well.
bought this one.
Who
What
knows,
do you
maybe we
mean?
can get 3 maps finally in this matchup, Jason. That would be great.
How is
Smoke
that
up
even
towards top
possible?
banana. Yakindar responds with some utility. A deep nade. And all the way
Maybe.
down to the T-stars, catching Hunter, dropping him to 54 health.
Can you see?
This time they don't want to aggress up towards banana, at least not right out of the gate.
Get a 60-70. Is that
Al's
out?
going to step in now, a little bit of utility as the smoke fades at half wall. Now they can take control of top banana. Counter nades from Fury are in.
All right, here we go.
Heavy God and Mattis clearing out the A apartments. Great peek from Malbs. That's what they need more of him out of.
Nice, Mario.
Nice kill.
Nice, Mario.
Moves
Nice,
out from the
Ilya.
bomb
Sorry.
site towards CT itself.
Yo, Sonic got me
Minute 5,
dead,
no
bro.
rotation. Thinking that G2 are likely to back away because
Yo, I
we've
love
seen
Sonic.
some early rotations from Furia in the early going.
Furia? Hey, watch. Pay out.
G2 backtrack into an A finish where currently 3 Furia players still wait.
Yeah,
The
pump
fuck
up your
is
chest
this?
A little bit if you're following,
Bro, I don't
make you
hate
feel a
watch
little bit
Furia
more
and I'm not getting
resistant.
paid for the hate
Question
watch.
becomes now, how much does he have
If
stockpiled
there isn't
behind
even
him
one.
for the late stages of the
Thank
round?
you for the
40
100
seconds
bits.
on the
Why is it
clock.
so delayed?
No, the AWP is still here. They know
Scheiße.
Molodoi is still at long.
Guys, it is what it is, bro. Like, come on, man. The bills need to be paid, bro. The bills need to be paid.
FURIA might be taking the gamble that because they've been able to hold on to B so well, that G2's not
Yo,
going to
who
come
is this
back
guy,
here.
bro?
What a shot from Serato now, even down.
FURIA hate much payout.
A rare miss, and Matos opens things up. In fact, they're going to go for a B split. They're coming at Fallen. He's going to wait inside of the ruins.
Fallen, El Profesor.
His team back up.
Wait, 100 subs? Did I say 100 bits? I mean, same thing, no?
Fallen hearing the steps. Can he
Fallen, thanks so much, bro.
And Fallen's gone. And no rotation whatsoever, so that's going to be the safe call. And G2 finally getting their first round on the board.
Who is that, bro?
Very important opening provided by Mobs to open up the map as well. You force Molodoy to
Jam time for FURIA. Rest in peace, the giveaway, bro.
And then all of a sudden you've opened up the avenue. So out of the timeout, Saul is able to get G2 into their first round win of the map. And Saul's going to play a big part of this team. A very, very strong coach within the scene. This is maybe the first chance he's had with a team that feels like they're going to be willing to put together a championship caliber squad. He spent all those years building up that ENCE team, years in heroic, replenishing a roster that keeps getting bought out. Now finally in G2, he's got a chance with a solidified roster to put his name on the map.
0-5.
And put his name next to guys like Blade.
0-4. Time to lock in, boys and girls.
Do that for him.
I just want a close game. I don't know who I want to win, bro.
Right, Monacy and Nico depart the team. You lose
I like them both.
Best superstars.
Yes.
You've got to rebuild, and you have no beating heart. So you go and you find a coach that has proven that he can rebuild squads. We've seen success in ENCE. We've seen success in heroic. And so just seemed like the perfect option for G2 to get back into a competitive position.
Signature on a piece of paper.
And now they sit 2-0 here at stage 3 of the major.
Yeah, 2025 for G2 has been the year of them trying to step out of the shadow of the kind of star player philosophy within the roster. Having Nico go over the Falcons, having Monacy join him a few months later, trying to retool and find ways to replicate the production those two guys provided in a team environment. Doing pretty good so far.
Again, FURIA, I think for the 100 gifted, bro.
But Yakinder's found one through the smoke. And,
you can now only one.
Can't get away.
Yeah, it goes back in. A little bit uncomfortable there.
But insane nade damage.
To get rid of him, and once again, Fallen left.
Bro got maiden stickers on his
yeah, and that's actually going to call Serato
AK
over
back
much,
from the
much
end
earlier
stage.
just to go for the boost. What nades dropped off as Fallen's not going to use him up top, but he's going to be in the cheeky position to catch some over the smoke when it comes in. If it comes in, as G2 haven't made their final decision just yet. Minute and 10 seconds in a 4-on-4, but they're not going to work the map. They're going to keep this simple. Everyone lining up in banana.
Who are they cheering for?
Everyone coming right here towards the B-bomb site.
Yeah, this Fallen boost can be effective, but Serato backing off to toss out utility. Flash comes maybe a little bit too early as they had it fully around the corner, and that boost is canceled by the smoke of G2. So now Serato stepping into the open, looking into the corner to dodge a flash, but they just come right through it. Serato still stepping up, still delivering here for FURIA, and he gets away. He gets to safety, and Sampayas in the clutch.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great double play.
1v3 Sampayas.
Both of them stepping through the smoke to fight at the exact same time is what sets Serato up, and now a tough clutch for Sampayas.
Oh my god, I thought I legged out.
Sampayas. The patience, but the miss shot again, and Sampayas hits that
doesn't go for the peak.
47, and he goes for his chosen weapon. The AWP falls into Sampayas' hands. Is it the weapon that will win him this round?
No stick incoming.
Smoke is deployed towards CT.
They do have kids though. Oh, in the smoke.
Sampayas needs to go, and Serato will deny as he collects himself a triple kill.
Yeah, are you guys trolling with FPS?
His own smoke against him, hiding in the edge until he senses the perfect moment to swing out. Really tough scenario for Sampayas, and yet again, FURIA come out on top with the 5th round. I love this. Everyone is so razor focused. Fallen's making the sound cues. Serato's walk and play an anti-flash. Nobody knows he stepped there as well. And just a lovely performance from Serato. Him and Yuri on this team have experienced such a resurgence as Molodoy, Yakinder reinvigorated this lineup. The two former Brazilian stars have also equaled and matched their production.
I'm confused.
Yeah, just much more balance here for FURIA. Everyone's comfortable, thriving in their role, and Yakinder charging his way back into banana again. Yet another opening from Yakinder, but it's a one and done just like the last round. But this time Fallen isn't alone. He's got the offer.
Is it me or them?
But again, Molodoy getting caught. They've kept Molodoy quiet for the start of this game.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to last the whole time, but it is a great way to start the map, but you don't have anything for it. Like, yeah, we've seen some critical missed shots from Molodoy. We've seen him taken down here in a weird situation, but FURIA still have 5 rounds on the board, so if he does show up, G2 could just be in a lot of trouble.
And if that AWP falls out of the hands of Molodoy and into the hands of Fallen, you know you've got a great secondary sniper.
It also lets him keep the defenders, both defenders on the A bomb site. He'll be confident
Fallen now a rifler.
B bomb site.
2 players left in the A site.
Let's see if we can still AWP, bro. I know he can.
They aren't gathering early information, but they've still got a strong setup. It's Serato and Yuri playing together.
Safe, though.
Yuri from pit, Serato on the bomb site. If they go towards the archway, Fallen has to be aware of that.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be aware of the potential of it, but he's not going to get there in time to spot it. This is going to surprise Serato inside the bomb site. Yuri's watching for a sliver gap towards Rap side, so at least have some information, but not a long time for Serato to react.
Well, Fallen got taken down actually through the speedway. Do they decide to just go
Yes,
B?
they do.
They get that kill, and
that's
that opens
crazy,
up that
bro.
B bomb site, and that is going to cost any chance here for FURIA.
Playing
it's a
it
second
ultra
round for
safe.
G2.
Okay, now, I mean, able to find some success at the B bomb site, but both of them have been through these Raps, right? Rapping, like, not directly attacking into the B bomb site. Fallen and Yikinder have been able to manage that, but these little wraparounds when they picked off a few players across the map and opened up the avenue have been great. Great calling from Hunter in these scenarios. Bomb is planted, and FURIA won't budge from the A bomb site, so 2 M4s to bring forward into the next round, and G2 has no motivation to hunt.
I close shit that I don't need. Stop saying 07, bro. Why do I have so many programs there? Do I have bloatware on my PC?
It's been won twice by both teams.
I don't
so
recognize
very even
these
map
symbols,
for them,
low-key.
but certainly so far at the Major, it feels like FURIA showed up at a level that nobody else can match. An absolutely blistering pace on day one and the best of ones.
Yeah, G2 have shown some great form on Inferno at points throughout this year, especially in their win in London. That was where G2 did some of their best work.
Suck.
One of the maps that was picked up and looked comfortable for Hunter as a caller.
I'm also the best CS2 player in my family. I thought it was a leash for a second.
Huge momentum that FURIA have been able to build at the start
Like,
of
it actually look at him, like, not even because of the haircut,
event.
like, the face as well.
Starting to do that now. You know, you've got 2 rounds on this T side.
Look at the level of aggression in this round from Yikinder and FURIA, jumping up on top of the car with the MP9 to fight over the smoke.
Wow.
I feel like that was a sort of idea to set up Molodoy with that kind of a boost, but FURIA now might be saying, okay, getting a little bit too aggressive, because even in some of the victories, they've lost a few players, and now the economy's been chipped to where it's very, very low. Molodoy on just a Deagle, MP9 on Fallen and Yikinder.
And that's where it comes back to my point of G2 starting to get into a position now where you found 2 rounds in the T.
Now you all got me locked out with that FPS shit, bro.
At breaking point economically. Win this round, you've got the break, and you can actually get close to
I'll look into it after stream.
The light at the end of the tunnel is right there for G2. They've had to grind and just barely cling on and hold on to this FURIA ride they've been on for the first 7 rounds. But this is the one that could finally give them the advantages they need.
And look at the way FURIA have started this round, Jason. 4 players on the A bomb site. Kindar solo with an MP9.
It's because of the weaker weapons. I think, again, because of some of the dominance and the level of aggression they've shown, they believe at some point G2 is going to go away from Banana, at least to open up the round, so they want to have some players here. And with the weaker weapons, if G2 do commit to the B bomb site, you kind of just get a rinse and repeat.
Right. Let's see if the Kindar is going to have enough stopping power with that utility. Playing all the way back at CT. Molb's currently the only player for G2 even close to that B site.
The stutters in the smokes, that's not me, chat. I hope you realize.
G2 are slowly moving towards top middle. Supportive utility. A flash around the corner to peek short.
Yikinder can now stall this round out, or the B bomb site out for the rest of this round, so G2 have to come to this A bomb site. If they try and shift back, Yikinder still has 2 Molotovs to drop down, and the bomb is inching there. Looks like they want to try a split again, but they want Hunter to show that it's going to be an attack into the A bomb site. 22 seconds.
Yeah, apart from the ones on STARLADDER.
Spotting the archway play. It's Serato with the double. Madison Heavy God go down, but now we have to focus
triple
on
kill. Oh, hell no.
Can he do enough to hold on?
Bomb goes towards B, though.
Seconds. Can he stop them?
They have no idea. 8 seconds.
He doesn't have to do anything. Let him in.
Yikinder to win the round.
5-on-2. If they really want to come in and plant this bomb, go for it. They don't even have time anymore. So nervous clearing out this B bomb site. Nothing was shown, and FURIA win a cerebral
not even trying
round. That's surely going to make G2 feel quite embarrassed.
Yeah, Serato, great work just in the side of that smoke, spotting the archway.
Full discombobulated round. Alga Molodoy.
G2 getting into the arch and splitting into that.
Fans from Kazakhstan pulling up.
And success on that double kill.
Represent.
The round entirely.
More of a gap than they expected over the top of that edge of the smoke. Nicely done from Serato.
Well, you missed the opportunity to break the money there, and you kept all your players up if you're FURIA, so you're loving that. You got a round win, and you also have everybody alive, so that money can start to stabilize immediately.
And you upgraded to free AK-47,
Saw on the mic.
so it just gets a little bit freakish. Tough task for Saw to help his team out on the fly. They're getting beat in a multitude of different ways.
This coach is cool as
hell.
hell.
Find the solution.
Very friendly guy. Had a long yap with him.
Here at G2, but this is the side of the smoke. Serato catching Madison Heavy God, sort of eclipsing one another. Yuri stopping Hunter's solo play forward, and just that split never happened.
They still haven't really done any kind of like direct hit towards the A-bomb site. They still haven't really seen them kind of take bracket control, use utility, scale into the A-bomb site, actually try and force their way in, going for a little bit of the trade game.
CT side
Serato
with
and Yuri
4 fucking AKs, bro.
For quite some time.
That is chopped.
Oh, there's the jump up here from Hunter.
Okay, Hunter almost gets a double. Hunt
so close to losing
Fallen
as
17.
well. That could have been 2 players down for Furia immediately.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit cocky now. I think Furia is trying to be one step ahead and say, all right, they're going to come back and do a fast banana take. Let's just double spray. And boy, did they get punished for it.
Ooh, feeling like they need to rotate Molodoi over as well. He's going to toss some nades over to Fallen.
Max Red Crimson Kimonos on Molodoi and on Fallen as well, I think.
He's coming at the right time because here
matching
comes
gloves.
G2.
Molds,
This
edging
might
the
be
molly.
that direct hit we've been looking for.
Well, you imagine Molodoi, oh, a good nade, beefy nade. Sunpius brought down to about half HP. I mean, you imagine Molodoi is going to get smoked off, and that would leave K-Serrato inside the bomb site on his own.
Supported by the utility of Fallen.
50 seconds.
But Molodoi's had some misses so far.
Well, he doesn't have the ult this time.
Just the AK instead. We'll see what he's capable of in the rifle in behind the coffins.
When's the flash come in? Do they call it on a timing? Do they call it on utility?
K-Serrato taking first contact, hiding in dark. Util's going to come and heat things up for K-Serrato. Molodoi over the top of the coffins, opens them up and swallows mobs. Mattis has burned out K-Serrato. Some more pressure on Molodoi.
30 seconds.
To deliver with this
Time running low. 4v2, Molodoi against the world.
And Molodoi cleared out by Mattis. That's the B bomb site under wraps, and G2 finds success to put their 3rd round on the board. Yeah,
we didn't catch it. We might get it in the replay. I'm assuming Fallen just naded himself, but G2 happy to take the man advantage, the damage they did over in Banana, and just march into the B bomb site. Now this T side has started stringing rounds together. Now with this break coming up in the low money that Furia is going to have to work with, well, not this next round, but they're going to start feeling a little bit, they're going to start thinking more about the map, because now G2 sort of established the B bomb site. They'll probably make the defense lean and be a little bit more respectful of their attacks towards that side of the map, and that's what can open up the A bomb site for G2. Almost feels like G2's been stubborn in this B approach, but now that they've got that success, it's going to give them the reward that they've been looking for this whole time through. And in the rounds they've been able to win in these 3 rounds, they've done a very good job of winning it convincingly with multiple players
Fallen
alive.
didn't nade himself, bro. I would have caught that.
Every win that G2 has had.
Oh, there we go. That's how
Fallen!
I'm assuming it hit like a sidewalk
just
underneath the smoke.
Nah!
Sure, Fallen a little bit confused by that.
That's crazy.
Regardless, 6-3 scoreline. G2 staying tenacious on this T side.
It'd be a good time to see Molodoi's ult come into effect. We mentioned the misses, we've mentioned the slow start here on Inferno. If he can find impact now and that ult heats up, the end of this half could be spectacular.
G2 can still claw back to 6-6.
Mob's already up beyond that half wall. Molotov doesn't spread fully, so he's found a little bit of sanctuary as he moves through it now. Util off the back of his teammates to speed up here from G2, but Fallen handles that pressure,
Getting to there is
and G2
devious.
Down to 3 players instantly in round 10.
Should have been 1, bro, maximum.
No less, taking down 2 of the strongest
and he's still alive, Chet. Let that simmer. 2 kills and still alive.
Unreal.
With the farmers against AKs.
Great read of the situation.
Presente.
3 players open up defending this B bomb site.
And the Molodoi now waiting it short with that sniper. We see Heavy God starting his pressure up towards A. Look at it poke and prod his way through middle, but eventually that peak would be denied by Molodoi. And Heavy God.
Battle Scarred AK are good or best looking clean.
Perhaps over towards the apartments. And Furia have control of that as well.
Well, I think they want to come back towards middle. If that's the case, they want to be able to clear Boiler from the opposite side of things. But Yuri's got such a strong position. They're looking for it. They swing for it. A little jiggle. There's Heavy God. Nicely done.
Yeah, able to activate. Coming out of the apartments now. Stats being her. Molodoi. Pressure on his face. That flashbang coming in. Molodoi. They know exactly where he is now on default.
Again, Molodoi and Fallen against the world. Fallen low HP, can't help much. Molodoi tag.
Upon his teammates here to help out Molodoi inside of the site, but he's gone. Heavy God gets that kill.
2v3.
Fallen another kill.
Sunpace and Heavy God. Heavy God will plant the bomb safely.
24 seconds as the bomb is being planted.
Retake is on for Brazil. You can as a kid.
Round all of a sudden.
Yeah, Sunpius has done a great job stalling this out, having the information and getting away from the danger. Now an AWP in the middle of the site.
Yeah, he wants to play with that. Gets closer, gets aggressive.
Wow.
And Sunpius removing Yukindar. Look at it deal with Fallen.
That's crazy.
And Sunpius stepping up alongside Heavy God.
That's
and
insane.
And that is a hard-fought round win from G2. Fallen handed him out 2 early kills, and they had to dig deep to find the solution.
One of the revelations of this G2 lineup as it's constituted, Sunpius coming into this, it felt like in CS2, he faded away. He kind of lost his touch and he was out of sorts with the AWP. He's been working so hard to get it back, and this is him stepping back into the light for G2. Lovely performance in a 2-on-3, and securing an advantage for G2 going into the last 2 rounds.
Yeah. Here we go.
Very much in this fight now, G2. Sunpius and Heavy God earn the break, and Furia now down to pistols. G2 should be taking 5 rounds here on the
FURIA
T
with
side.
4-A.
They've done what we said they needed to, Jason. We see G2 put up a competitive first half against FURIA. Not letting
Give
them
away
run
a
away
funny
with
number?
it.
Well,
Hell no, bro. And it's not a funny number.
What are they going to be able to do in the second half now that they actually have resistance? 12-0 in the first half of their first game of this stage. 11-1 in the first half of their second game in this stage. Now, finally, you have a team putting up a fight. So what's that second half going to look like? Utility down for G2 to take Banana safely.
Who do I want to win? I'm really undecided right now, bro.
Hunter calling the heavy play in Banana, and now
it feels weird cheering in front of the number 1 in the world, you know? I don't know.
Nothing, and they're going to have a very, very early push.
But then again,
nobody's looking.
It's like
no one is looking right now. Eventually, you'll see some checks just in behind.
Against all odds, they're the number 1 in the world. You know, it's not like Falcons are number 1 in the world. I would never cheer for that. But FURIA with this lineup.
Second of the 5-7, and then Heavy God and Mobs make sure this comes back for G2. And Yekindar sends himself into the fight. There was a world in which that happened. And so Pius, look at that, catching his breath. Yeah, it's nearly stunned.
Scared the hell out of him, I would
this
imagine.
FURIA is
and
magical.
You could just see that round falling apart. So close to disaster. That's a shock. Just when you're chucking out utility, just when you're ready to move forward, Fallen couldn't believe his eyes, was waiting for everyone else to get set up for the fight. Lovely response from Heavy God and Mobs to secure the scenario. And a collective sigh of relief for G2.
Keeps you on notice.
Chillax, bro.
Last shot of the half.
Bro has seen enough.
With the off out again. A half where he doesn't.
Bro has seen a lot on the Falcons.
It is in the final round. He finally gets his shot, but it's a missed one. Madison Heavy God.
That's tough. Fallen. Tries to save the round. Wow. India headshot.
Unable to do much about it. Just the single kill as Kesserado once
this was
again
a 2v4. 3 left.
Fight. Heavy God is down. And Mobs wraps around the motor smoke. Gets Yekindar to catch him. But can he drop him? Not yet. Now Yekindar's out of bullets, but Kesserado.
Kaserato! Whoopie quadruple clutch! Kaserato switches to the AK against Mobs. Mobs, one of the greatest aimers! Not as good as Kaserato.
That is what he does for FURIA all season long.
Look at him, bro. Sheesh. Come on, man. Alright. Alright. Damn, bro. W Kaserato as well. Kaserato lent one of our Drillers players. I think it was it Quam? He lent him an arm sleeve. W Kaserato, bro. W Kaserato. And W Elich, I think. Elich lent. I don't know, we were missing a bunch of shit. Elich lent one of our players his secondary headphones. Bro. So chopped. So chopped. Oh man. I think it was Elich. Yeah. This is yeah. Oh man. They just forgot stuff here and there, you know? Oh man. Alright, vamos. Vamos. 7-5, bro. 7-5. Chat, closer than I thought, bro. Closer than I thought. Let me quickly check CT win percentage versus T win percentage on this map. Alright, let me check. FURIA. I'll check for FURIA first. FURIA on Inferno. CT win percentage, 54%. T win percentage, 50. Let that simmer. And they just got 7 on CT side. I don't know what to make of that. G2 on the other hand. How is their CT side gonna be? Inferno, their best map, one of their best maps. Right behind us too. T win percentage, 54%. CT win percentage, 65. Oi. Pistol is crucial as always in MR13, MR12. Here we go. Look how empty the seats are because all the FURIA fans are in the back playing music, bro. Let some more fans in, bro. Let's go, bro. If they want to stand, they can stand. But we need to fill the seats. Vamos, bro, vamos. Overfill the arena, bro, please.
7-5 lead. Serato gives FURIA the edge.
Round, all good. We fucked up a bit individually. A bit bad decision, but it's whatever. New half.
And that's Heavy God trying to keep everybody cool and collected after the Serato moment run at the end. G2, is it going to be enough? 5 rounds as they switch to the defense. It's some Pius caught early.
New half.
No nasty little way to peek into the mid brackets. Good kill from Yuri. 5 on 4 now. Smoke towards left side. Fallen's not going to mess around.
Sexy as
wants to
USPS.
progress into the bomb site. It's Heavy
Bring it
God
to
over
work,
and
baby.
hit the lone defender.
Heavy God one more.
Gushed and dropped out. The strength of this retake comes from
Side
the flank.
completely
It's
clear.
Malbs coming up with some Pius. Excuse me, Mattis.
They're making their way up middle.
Impossible retake, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
We got Serato waiting in the apartments, but
Wait,
it's
actually,
Molodoi
no.
short.
Hunter's util.
We're going to cut the lives of G2 short here. It's Mob swinging
Molodoi?
alone. Mattis actually got that kill in the apartments on Serato. Now they can come back and they can double up. And Molodoi is preoccupied
Hunter
with
has
the
smoke
library
flash.
player.
No kit though.
Kindar's pit position. That might just be strong enough here for this post plant of FURIA. G2 are trying to thrust their way into the bomb site.
1v2-3.
Double kill. Kindar taken down, but Yuri doing what he does best, and it's a 4K in this pistol round. Another progression here for FURIA.
I like that. No patience to it. Fallen just finds that opening kill, realizes he's
Minus
got space
Hunter
to work
plus
with,
Snacks.
realize they've got real estate
Yo.
they can work with. Smoke left mid, hit the bomb site.
Snacks,
Don't make
man.
things
I
too
miss
crazy.
Snacks,
Don't
bro.
make
I'm
things
not
too
even kidding.
complicated. And that's both pistol rounds in this opening map for FURIA now on Inferno.
Snacks is a good dude, bro.
Setting themselves up very nicely. 8-5, a 3-round lead, but MP9's come in, a 4-spy out of G2. Yeah. So one more round, FURIA have to get past, and then they've got all the advantages in the world.
Yeah, I wanted to bring the fight to them early on. Don't want to allow FURIA to have an easy start.
Of course, you miss Snacks.
Look how far back
no,
they're
bro,
playing
the
in
player.
Banana. They don't even want to mess with it in case there's a nade stack, in case there's aggressive
But I wouldn't mind some
SMGs
Snacks
running down.
either.
Don't want to get fall prey to any kind of trickiness.
Yeah, you don't have enough to challenge with utility here if you're G2.
G2O. Are
Two
we
flashes
delusional?
and 1 smoke left.
Bro, stuck in
Really hoping that
2022.
FURIA come towards that A bomb site.
Well, it is important rounds like these to apply at least a little bit of pressure onto this B bomb site, right? You want to make the B defender nervous. This we saw FURIA do this in the first half on the CT side as well. That lone defender, get that smoke out early, cycle it out early so he can't stall you out in the late round if you have to come back to the B bomb site.
Bomb towards A. If they commit, it's a bad call. We have 4 defenders. Oh, G2 has 4 defenders there.
Well, FURIA are coming back to the A finish. This is exactly what G2 would want. The time continues to tick. They're going to be funneled into this. MP9 sent forward. It's Mattis to come out with 1. Goes back in again. And a second from the SMG.
Yeah, now you can want to continue
3v4.
marching forward if you're FURIA losing 2 players, getting whittled down. Heavy God just along the wall. This time it's an
Serato.
AK-47. He handles Serato.
Oh, it's working here for G2. This force
2v2, 2v2, 20 seconds though. Side is completely clear, but Kindar Molodoi don't know that.
Limited time, the rotation arriving.
Yeah,
Only an
Kinder's going
on
to step
Kindar.
down. He's got the UMP. I would imagine you'd want to find an AK-47 you could upgrade to. Low HP on Molodoi as well. Post-plant positions are going to be critical. No damaging utility picked up for G2.
Apartments. Molodoi pushing.
Oh!
Oh!
Fight here, Molodoi.
Oh my god.
Low in HP, not confident to stick around.
1 position known.
And then he goes back.
Oh
for
my
a double
god, the
kill.
AK!
Molodoi realizing he
For
might be
X
able to
reason,
get
no
a flank
AK
on
red
here.
line. Haven't seen that in
Has to
ages.
be aware they're coming from short. Molodoi.
That is
trying
fuck.
to get
And he
around
put
the back.
devil horns
And
on the
finally
wood.
he just missed it. Instead,
Nice!
Kindar.
Did you see?
The
On the
UMP
wood,
stepping up with a double.
he put stickers
And
like this.
FURIA nearly fall to the force buy.
Yeah,
That's so
tough
cool.
round for G2, especially when you see that position over and by Boiler
Now
up the
we are
stairs. You're kind of worried he's
talking.
going to flank behind
Yeah,
you, go to
yeah,
the end of holes. That's what they
Is it touch?
expected.
Skeleton knife blue
Another
gem. It's a
great
fracture
round
case.
from
You can get
FURIA
skeleton knife blue gem
recovering.
from their skull.
Got put on the back foot at one
At
point
least
in
it's
it,
real.
but come out on top. All that matters in that second round of the half
You
is
see a blue,
survival.
you know it's real.
So G2 going to be forced to sit back yet again and wait for the bigger rifles to come out.
Scammed.
2 MP9s for G2, and one of them going to be gone immediately. Molodoi just running
Mario?
up through top banana with a MAC-10. A
Guys,
second kill.
how does Molodoi get away with that? A
Nice
triple
little
kill.
confidence kills for the young man, having a tough start here on Inferno. A couple
Technically.
easy ones to get some money in the
Actual
bank.
bungee, by the way, but
make
that's
you feel
worth it,
just
bro.
a little bit better.
Like, what a push.
Is the other MP9 in play? It's Hunter at new box.
Look at this little challenge of just 2 players stepping forward into the edge of the smoke, not really committing
Bro's
too
farming a
much,
clip.
but still being here as a point of danger. Now Hunter forced into the open. Done from the MP9 to get a single
3v2.
kill. But FURIA have all the control in the world.
Sunpace needs something through the smoke.
Oh, Heavy God, look at this. Oh, just about misses out on you, Kindar.
Nah, respect to
who
FURIA
just gets
crowd.
up into top banana. Heavy God thinking about that flank.
No one giving info.
A minute left on the clock, or just under. Let's see if Heavy God can get anything going. Yikendar's going to come back. A fair fight for
even
the
if they do, it's fine.
Yikendar's
I don't really mind.
A quick upgrade, always out of bullets, and
Want
Fallen's able to turn and make sure it's a headshot.
Molidoy's laughing right now.
Yeah.
He thinks that's hilarious. Sunpius with a P250 behind the smoke. Going to be a 10th round for FURIA outside of any kind of spectacular sort of magical shots with this P250.
Yes, and FURIA shouldn't really give him an opportunity with that double peek coming through to secure it.
Double swing.
And they stay comfy here in the second half. It's a 10-5 lead here for FURIA, starting to get into gear to close out the map. We'll see that buy start coming through here for G2, but we have got to start seeing rounds posted almost immediately.
Now, one area that G2 can have a leg up on their defense that FURIA didn't have in the first half is the AWP effect, is the AWP factor. Molidoy had that tough first half, some critical missed shots. If Sunpius can get that rolling, we know the AWP can influence the way Inferno plays on the CT side. So many positions it can open up in that it can deter you from attacking. Saw's called his third and final timeout to get G2 back as close as they can to their peak level of performance here on Inferno. Struggling and labored, we heard the words out of Heavy God. But Saw knowing this round is critical. If you can't win this first gun round, FURIA is just going to march away with the victory, and he wants to get everything rolling as soon as possible.
Why are they so silent though? Turn up the mic.
Coming into this major, Saw mentioned this is the right moment for G2 to see another big peak similar to the one they had in London when they lifted the trophy there. He said that one came very unexpectedly, very early on, but because of the work they'd put in since then, because of the practice leading into the major, this time, this moment is primed to be a strong showing from G2.
Your success earlier in the season gives you a glimpse of what you're capable of. And Sunpius on the hunt in mid. Doesn't want to go too far with the angle, so posts up now at short.
That RPP, bro.
And we'll see FURIA start to move a couple of their forces into Banana.
Chat, how old is Molidoy again? 20, no?
Again, very cautious though. FURIA just want to, I guess, see what kind of style G2's going to open up with. Oh, there's the shot from Molidoy. Sunpius down already. Over eager for that impact, goes for a deep mid-round, mid-peak.
So Molidoy has given FURIA the player advantage.
90% of the answers memes, bro.
Into a round victory to push up to 11. Oh, missed smoke from G2.
FURIA love that, as if they needed any more advantages.
Molidoy can just take up that angle in the long corner. Serato clearing the half wall.
You know, I don't think Sunpius would have expected there be an off in the field for the T side. I don't know if he would have thought that that was going to be there with that kind of a peak, but certainly punished for it. And you can see what it does. This G2 defense has to go passive. It's such a long amount of time in the round they have to play with the disadvantage. And, I mean, all the real estate just tells FURIA.
Only Mario on the side.
Yeah, they're coming at the bomb side with only one player. Maul's being forced out of his position as well. And there's no other option. You've got to save.
And look at the way FURIA just did that. One Molotov, Serato challenging with the confidence of his individual skill and prowess, willing to take any fight that he finds. And when he gets to a certain point, chuck the Molotov, force someone into the open for him for an easy kill. And you're not risking a whole lot, right? You're just risking one player when you already have a man advantage. Very smart, very strong from FURIA. Bombs planted, 11th round coming in. How many guns are G2 going to lose?
We got Yikindar holding Boiler. He's got a pick on Hunter. There's one. And the trade comes back in for Mattis.
AWP is recovered. A pretty important piece to keep in their hands, but you can see FURIA, they know what's going on. They want to take all these weapons away.
Yeah, you shouldn't see Molidoy move too much further forward.
They won't hunt too harshly. A couple players very low on cash, so they're just going to sit and wait and hope that G2 extend way too far in the attempted save. And Molidoy, he's going to get exactly what he wants.
And now Heavy God going for it.
Wow, these skins on the server. Chat, who has all these crazy skins?
Under a lot of pressure now.
Is it both teams? All Prince, Vox, Holo?
Cat of 14. And it is. Heavy God's gone. No mercy here from FURIA.
Hey, Guerri! W.
Former coach in the crowd as well, putting this team together.
Type 1 if you know, bro.
Heat over the years for the inability of FURIA to lift a trophy. To get a trophy for Serato, who's building into one of the best riflers in the world. Well, he can be proud now. This team, with the confidence they've built over the last few months, just seems unreal. All the risks taken have panned out. And FURIA coming to the major as favorites.
Yeah, and there were so many risks taken as well. Fallen. Could he do it on the rifle? Could he continue to in-game lead at this level? Yikindar had obviously dropped off the face of the earth in terms of his form.
Founder of FURIA now.
Bringing him into the squad, hoping that he can somehow get back to some form. And the biggest risk of all, picking up a rookie sniper and switching from speaking Portuguese for this player, and it's all paid off for FURIA. And there's no slowing down.
Yo, chat, this AK got me bricked up. Like, I'm not even kidding, bro.
It's
I
another
can't
frag
focus.
in favor here of FURIA. As they look to
sexy
put 12 on the
Reasonable.
board. Grab at map point here on Inferno. No one has been able to touch FURIA yet in this competition. And it looks like G2 will just be added to the pile.
Damn. Yo, Neymar Jr.,
Up
what's
next,
good, G?
Overpass, FURIA's map pick.
Damn, bro.
It's been a map played in this series, or in this head-to-heads, the 6 head-to-heads across this year. It's been played twice, but FURIA's won both of them, so feeling very comfortable on that. And after a win like this, going in supremely confident yet again. And G2 have had no answers.
Right.
I mean, they really, the first
I'm not going to read that out, buddy.
into their game, just staying alive, just clinging on barely, but never able to find a solution that lets them settle down and feel like they're actually truly fighting back.
You know.
The second half not delivering for G2.
7 match.
Missing out on that
map
first
points.
run, but also losing every player.
G2's his best map.
Your potency in the next round, and it's really come back to bite FURIA, losing, rather G2 losing all of those weapons. And FURIA now at map point on Inferno, map point on G2's
Yeah,
map
piece of
selection.
shit. Why did I actually check? Why did you give Neymar
victory,
7 months?
Serato has 17
subs, bro.
kills and 5 deaths.
Bro.
He's been an incredible piece. Yakinder up at 16, Fallen at 16 as well.
7 months.
Those 3 players have been driving FURIA towards this victory. They've got 7 rounds to close it out.
Here we go.
So Pius going down mid for that early peak. Unable to find success, backs away, doesn't want to lose his life to the challenge of Molodoi again. FURIA make their way up banana. Serato clearing out the sandbags with utility. He's got all the space he wants.
It's been so much more chill for FURIA to take banana on their T side than for G2. Really, G2 hasn't worked up the motivation to go challenge down banana and fight it. So FURIA feels so confident, just kind of march up and
G2 comeback.
Take some liberties with the room they're given.
G2 choke, I can't see that. If we were 12-5, this would be anybody's game. But G2 down? Ooh, I don't know, bro.
They started the round.
They love the prospect of having Malbs trapped over towards sandbags and picking him off, keeping him isolated, but that defensive smoke gave Malbs plenty of reposition options. He's chosen the most aggressive of them all. Flash, peek, nothing there for him.
40 seconds.
So Pius running all the way back into the site. FURIA doing a great job at pushing G2 further and further back.
Actually, this smoke is so perfect, though. FURIA is going to have to come through it at some point.
Yeah, Malbs is already playing in front of the car. Just
Serato.
Here's Serato up first.
Nice.
First victim, but traded immediately by Yuri.
Fallen for only Matthias defending. No. He chopped. He chopped.
The only G2 player left.
He is 14 and 14. He's not doing too bad, but
FURIA come charging forward.
Needs more than one. Needs more than one. Get.
Hold up. Mattis gets them right back into it.
10 seconds. Time running low. Any smoke kills?
10 seconds left. Yakinder scoops that bomb up, going for the
Yakinder
plant.
Molodoi.
Hunter not
the 2 non-Brazilians on Brazil.
Not denied just yet, but eventually he's got it. Yakinder's gone in no time for FURIA. G2
really,
keep on going, and it is Mattis who steps up.
That's a very rare mistake from FURIA in this game thus far. They didn't think anyone was going to be home at the back of the bomb site. Nice sneaky play from Mattis to just chill and take a double kill, stop that plant, set Hunter up.
Who believes in the comeback, bro? I don't see that shit happening, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But you won't get many more of those mistakes out of FURIA. Most of this game has been very, very clean from them.
I'm not gonna lie.
12-6.
Yeah, you still got a lot of money for a really good buy here for FURIA as well. So the pressure's not off for G2 whatsoever. It's got to be flawless.
Yo, Cristiano,
just to get
what's
this
good,
one
bro?
into overtime. Some Pius once again searching for the opening down middle.
All right.
He's actually going to allow Hunter to push down with the rifle.
Oh, I don't think. Well, FURIA is certainly not ready for it at the moment. Fallen going to come back. Yeah, it is the bomb, but Fallen well aware. Hunter goes down. IGL action.
Nice Fallen.
And another 5-on-4 for FURIA.
Oh, the G2 fans.
And now you don't have to worry about banana if you're the T side. Screw it. Come right back to the A bomb site.
Yakinder, suck!
Retreating, going for a shot. Gets blasted through the wall.
No.
It's Yakinder and Fallen opening things up here for FURIA.
That's for sure, Tilta, bro.
And Malbs remain. Mattis towards default once again. A great double kill to keep G2 going as he moves into the bomb site. It's Molodoi striking onto the kill feed. Mattis trying to strike them.
Come on, 2v2, just put the fries in the back, low key. Molodoi, suck!
He goes forward. Molodoi retreats.
There's
still a lot of time left here for FURIA.
22 HP, have we got 17 HP, Matthias.
48
This
seconds
is the
is
round,
a
bro.
long time to not peek into K-Serato's spot. He's waiting for it. Heavy God stand tucked down. Mattis looking up.
Crush the
so
balls,
low on
bro.
HP. The health might actually prevent them from stepping into K-Serato's crosshair. It's now Molodoi's op coming up.
Yo.
Not too far off, landing that one on Heavy God.
Reload.
Keeps his head tucked away, letting that time drain.
Yo. I swear, Molodoi is Aura, bro.
FURIA finish right now.
This guy, he plays his own game, bro. Like,
Molodoi!
nah, that's disgusting, bro.
Right through the pit.
Bro, it's like playing a puzzle game, like.
Patience from FURIA.
So why did that guy not move?
Drawn. Inferno falls in their favor.
He thought he would stop.
And now FURIA one map away from playoffs in Budapest.
Yo, bro. Oh my god. G2, bro. Bro, G2 used to be my favorite team to watch, bro. With Munezi, with Nico, Cousin Hunter. Sheesh, bro. And who remembers Jax? Who knows the meme, like the book? Jax. Come on, man. Come on, man. Damn, bro. JKS, hey, calm down, calm down. Ay, ay, ay. K-Serado. Yo. FURIA #1 in the world, bro. Guys, I'll be back in 60 seconds, bro. Then we have maybe the last map coming up. It is FURIA's map pick. If you want to see good Counter-Strike, you're going to see the best Counter-Strike. The #1 team on the world on their best map. It is time to lock in, bro. Now it's time to learn. Take out your pen and paper, bro. Take out your pen and paper. This is like me playing Premiere. Now it's learning time. Now it's education time, all right? Lock in, chat, please. I know it's late, but we can learn together. How to make the perfect execute.
All right, we can't play 4v4.
Bro, I'm low-key fried right now.
Let's see if we can actually force the issue. Play in front of the smoke. And Fallen did something very smart. He just ran all the way in with the MP9, making all the noise, making everyone look towards him, and then
I hate when I don't know who to cheer for, man.
And gets all the kills. So I'm really wondering whether going into the voice comms, this is
Loki,
something that
I have
they're able
to
to orchestrate on the fly, on the go, and how well they communicate.
Loki, I have to cheer for FURIA. You know why? Because there's so many other teams right now that I don't want in the playoffs compared to other teams, you know what I mean? There's only 8 spots. Do I really want G2 in there?
Who's that?
Nice.
No front.
Two more.
FURIA, I do.
I'm smoking entrance. Play 2, you said, right?
Yeah.
I have mid.
Take boost. It was 3 banana, guys. 3 banana.
Okay.
Holy calm.
They missed. They hit smoke.
No screaming, no nothing.
2 smokes B. Stand Molly.
Coming through.
The ASMR
One more
comes.
coming through left side.
I have got.
2 more. 1 more.
Where? Tell me.
We take his
Tem flash.
Default right now. Default planting.
Okay, vamos blogar, guys. Vamos blogar uma. Joga na frente, survive, guys.
He's got a fade.
Boom.
Kid, don't go banana.
I'll search him. Full or emo, I think.
Come close, I'll search. Banana. Calma, tem você.
Right side banana, car.
Você.
Vou clicar, mas mata, tá? Vira.
Vou defusar, calma.
Nice.
Perfect. Nice, good.
So calm! What the fuck?
I mean, I'm actually very impressed because it felt like it was kind of intuitive for them to go for that play, right? I'm not sure if we caught a word of Fallen actually calling for any of that. They were just like, well, I'm Smoke, let's just go, right? They play ahead of it. And one thing that I'm actually very impressed when you compare FURIA's comms to some of the other teams, they were so calm, right? They were so calm, so clear in what they were saying. It kind of felt like there was almost no overreactions, over energetic in a way they weren't during those voice comms. So yeah, that's just a perfect example of how a team should sound
top
even in an
ADR,
intense situation where they're just making all the right decisions.
I'll tell you the difference right here. You can see Fallen saying he's standing on boost. He first goes, oh, they missed. Oh, never mind, they hit it. I have to go through. All that happened within the span of less than a second. That's how fast he's processing the game.
I just remember.
Most players in this day and age don't really understand the difference between what is good comms,
what tournament was it?
The reaction.
At I Am Cologne. What team was Yeki playing for? Was that already FURIA?
that is what makes the difference.
Let's talk about speed, though, because this is something that's really important, is who controls
The
the
last
pace
one.
of the game. What did you think of G2's
Or was that still with
pacing
Liquid?
in this particular map?
Well, I wanted to show an example from the first half.
It was,
G2,
bro, I remember.
they were playing a bit
Oh god,
too scared
I
of the
remember
pacing and the spacing
there was a
of the
big
map.
LAN party. Nee, sorry, HLTV. HLTV party. And all the players went. I went as well with Dona Olaf. And then I was there was like Yeki chilling. I was like, yo, bro, what's good, man? Like, yeah, as well, like he's a homie, right? Like we did shit back in the day on stream. Like he was the first guy that I did stuff with on stream. And I was like, I was looking at his drink, and he had like a bottle of beer, you know? And I was saying like, yo, bro, you're drinking right now? Tomorrow you have an important game. No, are you crazy? Drop the beer, bro. And then he was, what do you mean? we got eliminated. Bro, I felt so bad. I was so fried after the arena day. Like, FURIA got eliminated. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I felt so bad. I was so fried. Oh man. But he laughed. Scheiße, oh god.
Yeah. I get the idea from G2 right here, but you cannot play with that much respect when you're playing against
Why are you always fried? Bro, it was in the after arena day. I was completely fried. Right now I'm fried as well, but right now maybe I'm always fried. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe too much high school beer or I don't know, bro.
Putting a lot of pressure early on. You're kind of going into this split in towards the B bomb side.
You smoke ZA? I don't smoke ZA. I've tried ZA, but I don't like it, bro.
If he was in towards the B bomb
I don't like
still
it.
would have been running with what, 15, 16 seconds onto the side.
Not a fan.
Ways that this could have gone messy, even if the setup.
I don't smoke, never have smoked, never will smoke.
I feel like things Fallen has forgotten about this map, but
and I hope you guys don't smoke either, bro. And if you do, you can stop.
We think FURIA is closing this out.
You don't have to be the same person that you were 5 minutes ago. No obligations. You have no obligations as a human being. No obligations.
Should struggle versus G2 on Overpass. They have been so
but my
good.
coffees I am enjoying.
One loss against Vitality during Hong Kong. That was in overtime. That was a very close game. Apart from that, they won this
edibles.
So
no, bro.
Nothing.
Nothing of that sort.
The most impressive
not a fan.
Map. I don't think
I've tried marijuana in high school. I don't like it, bro. I do not like it. It made me really sad in high school because I had this very close friend circle, right? Like 3 friends, which I did stuff with every single time, you know, every weekend, everything. And we always, at the weekends, we went like to a party or something, and we had some beers maybe, just some beers. We're Germans, you know. We were watching a movie, we had some beers. But all of a sudden, they switched over to weed. And I was the only one not smoking, and they all of a sudden loved marijuana. I don't know why. I don't know who got them into that. Maybe some random dealer. I don't know. And bro, I felt so off. It was like, nah, not W, bro. It was so sad because they were like full fried watching Shrek for the 10th time, and I was there like, oh my god, like, are we serious right now? Bro, it was terrible. It was terrible.
The biggest issue for G2 when it comes
was really sad, bro.
Especially in the last 3 months, is that the 2 players I always look towards in order to bail you out is Heavy Guard and Matt. It's like 2 anchor position. They are by far the worst rated players on the map.
And I never smoked. I tried it, but I didn't like it.
I don't know what it is with Heavy Guard. I feel like he's great on every single anchor position in the game, apart from the one he plays on Overpass. Same could be said for Mattis. So I feel like the 2
second map could be the final one.
I feel like I can count on in G2.
Bro, I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie about that.
Yeah, it's very difficult when you're playing against such a
you were the dealer.
Like
no,
well,
bro.
Right? On the CT side, they're constantly going to be trying to cheat their way into an early opening.
Not in that case, bro.
Here we go. Rotations from the CTs, and then on the D side, a lot of those executed towards the B bomb side are going to be perfect. The way that Kinder takes space in towards A.
Zid is sad. Coach FURIA. I really believe this map is going to be more about how much quality we put into the steps, you know? Into the controls, into supporting each other. This map is going to be about this.
Is it going to be an easy map of Counter-Strike?
There's obviously a quote up there on the screen, but I'm clearly getting old because I had to squint and I couldn't read it. I'm sure it was really entertaining and interesting and FURIA.
Here we go.
I know.
The blind leading the blind, which is not the case here because both of these teams are good.
How is G2 2-0?
And it's going to look even better because we're actually getting into game right
Faces
now.
1 and 2.
It's over.
Well, the blind leading the blind and Fallen leading FURIA, possibly to the playoffs here.
Here we go.
Again, it feels incredible to say that is the case, but FURIA moving into the playoffs over G2 feels just like it's gonna happen, Jason. We're heading into Overpass. It's a very likely map win here for FURIA, just with the odds, the numbers.
Love you, Ohnepixel. Please give me Fennec Fox.
Yeah, very
bro, I'm
strong
not a skin dispenser. I don't even have a Fennec Fox, bro.
G2, we've got a B rush right out of the gate.
You didn't even check my inventory.
In for that swing into Kindar.
Here we go. If I had one, I would have given you one.
As he swipes them to the side. It's Hunter still at short in behind those sandbags.
4v3 for Wazui.
Holmes is with him, trying to stop Yuri from getting into the bomb site, but Yuri once again showing some pistol success.
USPS.
Did it on Inferno, and now continuing success here on Overpass. As Sampaio all the way back. Has at least picked up Molodoi, but they know exactly where he is, and FURIA have all the time in the world to stay composed.
Yeah, they really do. Beautiful shots with a Glock, good openings, and not falling prey to that double stack over towards sandbags with the flank from Blue Door. Sampaio left alone. Good shot onto Fallen. Can he actually make this work? 1v2 now down into the pit. K-Serrato ends things before they begin. And another pistol, 3 out of 3 for FURIA.
And we talk about it over in Inferno.
Vamos, FURIA!
You want to try and stop FURIA getting these hot starts. G2, they stayed in it in the first half. It was the second half as well. It was just so tough for G2 to get any sort of foothold at the beginning of halves. And that becomes even more important on Overpass.
Yeah, it really does on this T side. CZ sides can lock this down, although we'll see what G2's prowess is going to look like on the map now that we come in. FURIA's already won it a couple of times this year against G2. A map historically that Fallen has enjoyed throughout his career and calls very, very well on.
Ooh, interesting.
So all signs, as the desk mentioned, point towards a FURIA 2-0, a FURIA victory, and FURIA moving on to the playoffs here at the Budapest
Guys,
Major.
last chance on the prediction. We're actually closing it any second now.
They got a force buy standing in the way at the moment. Wolves and Sampaio starting towards long. Hunter all the way back in the A site.
Like, let me get a taste of that AK, bro, please.
Heavy and Mattis locking down the B-bombs, or at least attempting to do so. Kindar might go down here to Mols. We know his Deagle can be very strong in rounds like this, and up for the back of the rock, peeks and gives you Kindar the information he's looking for. Yuri trying to assist with a flashbang as Mols has started to step back. Kindar goes for the fight and wins it.
Yeah,
Kindar the hero.
Composed as Kindar with the UMP.
Chad, UMP is pretty fucking nice because it shreds through the Kevlar.
The bomb and Molodoi all waiting outside of it. Little bit of spam to make things nervous. Heavy God and Mattis lining up for the fade.
Yo, Coconut, thanks for the raid, bro.
Heavy God faded now into the shot. And Mattis to come out on top, and Heavy God's got the other. Important trades again from FURIA.
Winning the pistol means nothing if you lose the follow-up.
Do the hard work from G2.
Yeah, they would have liked it to be cleaner, but they're happy with that kind of trade. That third player in the short tunnel really throwing things a little off for the G2 play. Now Scout in position, missed shot, tough shot onto the moving MAC-10.
Yeah, remember the
not that tough,
still
calm down.
The bomb site, though. They're going to hear that plant coming in, but
15 seconds, Hunter doesn't deny the plant. Yuri, good cover.
To his demise at the hand of Yuri.
11 HP.
And we've got Sampaio of no hope, and he's going to start to back away. So we end up seeing FURIA take a 2-0 lead, and G2 make it competitive for a mere moment, but FURIA stand tall.
Vamos.
They do indeed stand tall, marching towards a 3-0 in stage 3.
Hey! Hey! This is
FURIA
in stage 3 is crazy.
Just for the group stages,
we need this guy in the arena, though.
It looks like we're going to be seeing FURIA guarantee a spot there.
Oh, man.
So we're certainly going to have support as we move into the playoffs here in Budapest.
I hope you bought a ticket.
I mean, it's such a crazy thought at the beginning of the year, right? These changes of bringing Molodoi in back in April came through. Nobody really knew what to think of it. Yakinder was brought in initially as a stand-in. I mean, this lineup is kind of thrown together in a Hail Mary fashion when FURIA hit like rock bottom of all their struggles.
Yeah.
But Fallen is just thriving in this, going back to the AK-47, going back to the rifle,
Where's
being a really
Budapest
strong
hungry,
player
bro.
on this team. Molodoi's popped off. Yakinder's revitalized himself. So is Yuri and K-Serrato. It's crazy to think for Fallen at his 18th major. 6 years, excuse me, since he's been relevant at majors. His teams have done almost nothing. 10 years from his last major trophy, that he's finally found a team that can get him back to the top echelons to all the glory that Counter-Strike has to offer. It's wild the way that this has fallen into place.
What a beast.
You fell right into that one, Jason.
Yes, I did.
Second prime, yeah. Make that make sense, Chad.
At the moment for G2.
After 10 years, he's having a second prime. #1 team in the world, FURIA. Imagine he wins this major.
Just making sure they limit casualties here. Don't want to go down to the 5-7 at short.
How crazy would that be?
God's going to bide his time, and the 5-7 can always be a bit of a nuisance.
That's just like goosebumps when I think about it.
But that split into the B site should be potent enough for FURIA to get through. G2 have the read on it. They're going to send players back in and try and make this as deadly as possible. 5-7 goes forward. Heavy God's got the first kill. And a second as well on that 5-7.
What?
So that's Fallen and Yuri both gone. Now a strong position for Heavy God.
Beautiful 5-7 blue gem.
And Heavy God is doing a lot of heavy lifting. That 5-7 gets
Quadra kill 5-7?
And now Molodoi is asked to clutch.
Molodoi, 1v2.
Down inside of the smoke.
Don't let Heavy God ace with the 5-7, bro.
This is special from Heavy God.
Molodoi, ooh, insane fast repositioning. How is he there already?
Position.
Look where Mods is looking.
Movement.
Ah!
Some tricks from Molodoi.
Triple kill Molodoi, quadra kill Heavy God. Nice try.
A step up with a clutch, and Heavy God's hard work is undone.
Boss against
the
boss.
Rookie of the year, no name else even in the conversation.
Molodoi! Molodoi!
Yeah, that's got the crowd chanting his name. What a spectacular clutch.
Yo.
A little bit of movement, a little bit of repositioning, and some fine
scouted Molodoi, by the way. He said, I want Molodoi on this team.
Everything that Heavy God had to offer.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant here from Molodoi. Heavy God couldn't ask for much more. He had a 5-7. He was the only player in that B bomb site, but Molodoi is just so clutch for Furia. G2, though, they just have to take the positive of how close they were, how much damage they did, because they're coming right back into this with a bye.
Yeah, and you need to have some success.
If 13-0, $3,000 giveaway.
Be activated aggressively.
Y'all know the rules.
Noise Q might have given information over to Yakinder, and that's Fallen who grabs the kill.
Against Fulva, by the way.
Time, and this is going to make Sunpius very nervous.
McDonald's
very passive
completely chopped. 0-4.
That one kill, it opens up so much real estate on the map, and considering how much respect G2 gave Furia on Inferno, that will be
I used to call Mario the best aimer, bro. In a 1v1, he never lost a duel, I swear.
This progression.
Maybe not against Donk, but against anyone else, yes.
There's Sunpius. First connection onto Fallen with his sniper. He's gonna force Yakinder to back away in the bathrooms. Decent amount of time still left here for Furia at the 50-second mark. Hunter sent forward with a flash. That's the bomb. It's solo. Molodoi fights, and Hunter goes down. He'll retreat with the bomb going back to safety.
Matchler from KZ on this
knife. Here you go. That's your job. Over in Con, making sure you have the ability to drop downstairs towards the B bomb site. Actually,
or KZ server, I don't know.
Rocket a hard place. Yuri on one side, Case Serrato on the other. And nowhere to go. Heavy God's going to try and recover the situation yet again, but it seems way too far gone.
Yeah, he's doing damage there, but Molodoi straight through the smoke. It's just an easy connection for the Molodoi sniper.
We're
looking at 4-0. G2
he's clean with
not getting into it this time.
And you know what? If you're G2, it's almost like you got your one map in this series where Molodoi was having an off game. You got the quiet map from the Opper. Molodoi missing some of those shots, having a rough Inferno. It's not going to happen twice. This is a good start to Overpass for
Surrender
Molodoi. Recovery
F1.
From the first map. Easy kill.
This is
Gary. And Furia just destroying G2 yet again to open up the half.
Chat.
And the conversation around Molodoi this year has been, after their win, maybe he started to get very confident. The ego started growing a little bit, and obviously looking around them, the experience and the players that have gone to the heights of building an ego and realizing you need to keep him in check, and that's really helped out.
It's the benefit of having someone like Fallen with all the experience in the world, who's played with a lot of star players as they've risen up. As soon as he had a rough performance in a grand final, Fallen just says,
interesting boost.
The kid's got to learn that he's got confidence now. He's overstepping. He's trying to do too much because he's been dominating. Now he's got to learn how to scale it back and choose your moments.
After we've seen all teams play now multiple times,
to the top of the world so quickly,
minimum thrice.
Got humbled as he
What do you think the grand final is going to be at the Budapest Major?
A number of years inside of Team Liquid.
Is it going to be the classic Furia vs Vitality?
Inside of Furia.
Cool boost that unfortunately sees
Furia vs Spirit.
Mobs was able to avoid the Molotov as well, so actually he's got to jump on Furia. They have no
Why no one believing in Vitality right now?
He's looking for
just because of the BO1 loss?
Quick shot.
Yeah,
they look hella clean after that.
Mob 0-5 start here, unfortunately.
Wait, how did they play today?
Here, grab the opener. G2 passive.
Today, 13-2 against Bait. Yikes.
Furia have the space to work.
For Vitality,
time will start
of course.
to tick here, though. We're hitting the 35-second mark. Bomb starts to move its way over towards B, where it's Heavy God in the 5-7 again, Jason.
Yeah, but Heavy God's the only one here with the 5-7. Scout lands on Yakinder, takes 70 points off his HP, but yeah, back to that B bomb site. Only the one player. 3 still over at the A bomb site. This smoke might keep them frozen here. A little bit of attention at the A bomb site.
Oh, there's the peek out this time. Heavy God gets nothing with a 5-7, and that's going to be FURIA flooding in.
Yeah, and the smokes did pull Sunpius back. Not that it would have mattered at the end of the day.
Chad, once this game ends, we know the matchups for tomorrow.
And we know their CT side
and tomorrow is going to be
so
brutal. Face Slanelim, if they lose that BO3, they go home, bro. And it's not going to be an easy opponent.
Well, they've already got 5 rounds on the T side, Jason. It might not.
We already lost Liquid today. Hard time to see you in the chat. How are we doing?
They really want this off. It's worth challenging for. Mattis got to try and get away, going to jump back, and indeed he will.
Yeah, good work here. They get away with it.
Does FURIA want to hunt him down?
Sorry.
They're letting him get away with it.
Shit.
So they steal away an AWP. At least G2 will have that to play with going into the next round for Sunpius. An AK-47 also within their ranks.
I imagine we're going to see a timeout come out of G2 as well. Yeah. Some might want to come in and have some words and maybe come up with a set play, some kind of an idea to slow things down, to try and get around.
Se Molodoi imagina duro.
They posted their first round on Inferno.
Molodoi, imagine yourself hard. What? I swear that's his translation.
But now G2, I mean, just it's got to be such a it is such a daunting task. Both halves of Inferno.
That's kind of
weird.
This
opening half here on Overpass, starting in what at least a 0-4 hole. And just never getting a clean start, never getting the advantages to open up the half and actually dig into your playbook in any sense. They've been playing Furia's game for the first map, and now
if
what
it's
we've
soft,
got on,
imagine
on
if it's
Overpass.
hard. What?
Do you think there's any conversation to be had
I don't
about
get it.
maybe bringing the fight to FURIA?
I still don't get it.
Try and get involved with maybe getting that Sunpius all involved in some opening attempts.
Absolutely, but I mean, we saw in Inferno, we're seeing it a little bit here. FURIA's opening of rounds have been relatively chill. They've been kind of far back. They don't want to fall prey to that aggression. I think they'd be happy in a sense for G2 to get aggressive and use some utility, burn that early on, and then find a timing. Because the aggression on Overpass feels like you either have to be really aggressive or you have to fall way far back on a timing. If you're too aggressive and sticking around, they're going to find a solution wrapping through the underpass.
That was the biggest table time we've seen at the major so
really
far.
What you want is the
Mario, calm down.
That,
it's not like you're doing
aggressive damage and have that aggressive nature.
Yeah, Mob's going to be starting inside of Connector. Look at this from Molodoi, straight through short water, through the smoke in the tunnel, and looking up into Connector to try and challenge any of that aggression that might have been thrown at FURIA by G2, but it isn't found, and so Molodoi is moving forward.
It's a long time to have an up posted on this position. Mattis is going to give it a jiggle at some point.
7.
Molodoi ain't missing much now.
What's up, Nico calling? Yeah.
They've got him in position, and eventually
has he missed a single op shot?
And Molodoi is ready to punish.
Brother.
Opening kill for FURIA. Heavy God under more pressure, needs Hunter to help him out with utility, and he will cast Molodoi further back.
That's a lot of nades though on the back of Mattis that go to waste.
Molv starting to activate now, getting a little bit uncomfortable with the lack of control G2 has, so he goes for the fight. A frustrating start to the game here for Molv.
That was an OG Molv type kill, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a spicy kill as well. Really quick snap over to the dome of Yuri. And Fallen is just waiting this whole time. Rest of Fury is going to come back and join up. That is just a flashbang, so no smoke to deny the choke points. One's coming in from the other side of the map. That's for the monster tunnel. Yeah. Fallen and Molodoi will still have open avenues into the B bomb site. 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, it comes at a good time. Heavy God moves in front of him.
Heavy God.
They've got to come through this for FURIA. Utility at the ready, but it's not going to affect Heavy God
Yakindar?
Unless it goes through the tunnel. But currently, Ketsuwada going to throw it over the top, but Yakindar just walks in dry, and Hunter has to sweep them back up.
Kaserato has bomb. Kaserato cannot die. Molodoi support from short, but can't do much without the bomb. Kaserato! Nice. 2v2. Mario from the heavens.
He does, he's got it.
And Molodoi helps him.
2v1.
Milliseconds in it.
What?
And now Sunpius, a clutch required in heaven.
No? Oh, the patience in that kind of a play. G2 thought surely the round was won. Keserato comes in at the last second.
Yeah, suddenly Sunpius has to go for a clutch he didn't think would be required. And FURIA are long gone. Keserato and Molodoi play it
You will die, the crowd is chanting.
Utilizing every second available to them, and utility goes into the bomb site. Sunpius has none of his own, and a lack of kit means no time. And FURIA continue to build on this T-side showing of Overpass. It will be 6 rounds in a row.
Come on,
rounds
man,
like
6-0, bro.
Why they've got to be getting so frustrated when we hear things from Heavy God of making some individual mistakes. He's got to be so pissed that he's watching the
I just don't want to do a giveaway right now.
They just step
I mean,
through,
I do, but
not even blind, not even broken open and naded. They just step through and kill him. And he's got to be so frustrated that for whatever reason, it's not easy any longer. Everything going right for FURIA. And another timeout called from G2 on this CT side that is yet to get going, and FURIA starting to bury them in a hole.
And they've had their timeouts, they've had their chances here, G2. Just haven't figured anything out yet. Second one coming through now. Desperately trying to get into the series. But FURIA showing their class in Overpass. We heard the Des talking about it. We heard Pimp saying that he could believe in G2 coming back into it if they were proficient on Overpass. But their numbers aren't looking good. And FURIA are the best in the world.
Observing the energy. Nee, absorbing,
Maladoy lighting things up. Huge 1v2 clutch earlier in the half to get FURIA really started.
Here we go.
And they have not slowed down whatsoever. G2.
140, 180
ADR. Stop, an emphatic stop. Something that changes the nature of this game.
They start with some aggression down into short water. Sampayas is up, looking deep into the connector, but he's held back by a flash, and then another one, just as that one fades away. Yuri not giving the opportunity to Sampayas, and look at this from FURIA. They don't want anything to do with B this time.
G2, I need you to win one round, bro.
Control, though, between Sampayas and Mattis, because it's
no shot. I'm giving away fucking $3,000 right now.
To the B bomb site with some pace, with
Jet, a 13-0 3K giveaway. 4-4. Give me one, G2 now. I want to chill max right now. I don't want to be on the edge of my seat right now, bro.
With that information.
Nice block, Hunter.
Trying to block the smoke.
I mean,
he's gonna call his teammate Heavy
Loki
God
just minus 1 HP. Didn't even block.
Couple pieces of missed utility.
Yeah.
But it is making G2 nervous. Sampayas dropping the utility because he was going to rotate, but his teammates call it off with no more noise. FURIA have a decision to make because now they don't have control. They have no information towards the B bomb site. They don't know if there is that push for control of short. And more utility coming in, streaming towards the A bomb site. CT spawn choke point blocked off.
Yeah, look at Heavy God forced into the open by the fire. Combined damage.
Don't save yet. Give it a sniff, please.
Now Hunter steps forward, side of the smoke.
I need a multi-kill. 9. Sunpace masterclass. No.
Turn misses the first shot, goes to the sidearm. And he just keeps going. Eventually, death by 1,000 paper cuts, and then Yuri sends the grenade on in. There's just no mercy right now. FURIA continue to bear down upon them.
Peek without a plan.
That's some Hollywood shit out of Yuri. Going down and he knows it, so just drop the nade. A kill from the grave.
Damn.
And 7-0 now for G2. They even had the right read. They even kind of knew that was initially a fake. They got 3 players here, but man, the utility usage, the details out of FURIA right now are so sharp.
Yeah, just relentless.
Do something then.
It's after the second timeout as well for G2, not finding any answers.
Yo, bro, nah. G2, give me one round. Yo.
In this game, but a clutch
you don't need to win this, bro. But you need to get around.
Close moments.
I am not joking
G2
around.
Not catching a break, not yet.
I'll tell you what, Fallen is so locked in. Being up 7-0, dominating the first map, there's like no real sign of FURIA descending into laughing a little bit too much, overconfident, or getting out of their game a little bit because they just feel like they're so dominant. FURIA's locked in each and every play, each and every decision.
We dodged so many 13-0s, bro. Not now. Not now.
Looking to secure
Sunpace, give me one! Yeah! Right in the balls. 5v4, come on.
Slightly towards
Mario! Yeah! Oh my god. Sunpace, one more! Oh my god! 9 HP, beautiful! One more! Bam! One more! Bam! Oh my god! Green Pie is my driller!
A third kill in this round, putting Fallen in the 1v4. He's had many big clutches for FURIA in the second half of the year. This one is going to be so difficult to piece together.
But this is the first time we've seen G2 really able to harass and take out players away from the bomb sites, right? This is the first time
I thought now was the moment, bro. I thought now was the moment. 7-1 Brazui, by the way. 7-1. No front, bro.
Otherwise, they've had all that real estate. G2's given them a lot of respect, and it might be time at this point,
Valve
even if it's just out of desperation to say,
minus Inferno, plus Cobble,
for free. Even if we die
minus Train,
we're at least going to fight
plus
for it, because that's the best looking round G2 have put out yet.
Thank me later.
It's the one where Sampayas is able to get some multi-kill production.
That would be the most W map pool we've ever had.
I think you could even see FURIA get pretty excited, right? When Sampayas gets that opening kill, they're like, oh, the op is out towards long? Perfect. We know the A bomb site's probably clear.
We can move up and Mobs capitalizes on that movement forward.
Let's go, bro.
Bowman is back, looking for the opener.
7-1 is meme.
Jumping player.
I thought it's a meme, not meme.
Was definitely jumping, but
does Brazil actually get annoyed at 7-1? Then I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, it is just soccer now.
Connector. No one from G2 challenging here.
All right. 7-1 though. How did that even happen?
Out towards long we go for FURIA.
Here we go.
They saw aggression in bathrooms from Mobs in the previous round. Yakinder's going to start taking position out towards the long tree.
Like,
Fallen and Molodoy over at Fountain. Yuri's going to join up with them coming
did they
up
not
the
have a
stairs.
goalie? Sorry.
Serato tasked with keeping control of the B bomb site, keeping information out towards Monster.
Oh, Mob's getting wall banged. Low HP, 31,
50
he'll
seconds.
back away. Molodoy moves into position. Blocked by
I don't know if I watched that game.
Yeah, but now you've denied information. You force the defense back. They're not going to have the cleanest calls on whether FURIA is continuing to move forward or falling back to the B bomb site. Leg spotted. Molodoy gets baited into the peak. Yeah. Another good kill from Sunpias, and he's going to add on top.
Yeah, Sunpias starting to come into his own. Lighting
you
up
are
here
trolling.
for G2.
Parry Vision is eliminated.
Perhaps Sunpias
they lost to
will
3D
give G2
Max.
A little bit of hope in this first half. Belief that they can come back into this and secure 5 rounds. Serato.
It's got to be a save. There's only 15 seconds on the clock. Even if you get the bomb, you have no ability.
Shame.
Yeah, you have no ability to actually move forward into the site.
They beat such insane opponents.
For G2 this time, all 5 players surviving need to go on quite a run to close out this half or any shot in the second half when they switch sides.
Lost to 3D Max.
Some life.
3D Max got fucked in the ass yesterday by Vitality. I swear Parry Vision was up there with how they were playing.
That opportunity away from them, but has fallen to the sniper of G2.
That's tough. That's a tough loss, bro.
And these are some great shots from Sunpias.
GG 3D Max.
Back-to-back phenomenal rounds. Sunpias has been the heavy impact and the one most responsible for the 2 rounds G2 has posted thus far. A few more remaining in the half. I feel like G2 need all of them.
Parry's
ass.
No, they're not, bro.
In the back of your mind, you're wondering if it's not going to be a play towards
they're not the greatest,
with
but
the way you've shut them down in bathrooms and towards A by Sunpias' op.
Damn. All right. Beat Aurora, lost to 3D Max. Yeah, that is tough.
If he decides to go forward, Molodoy is waiting for him. Not only Molodoy, but Yakindor also over towards Playground. So this could get a little bit messy if Mattis is to move forward. He's got the aggression from Mobs getting caught. Yakindor carves him up. Molodoy ready to
Matthias, punch the table. Do it fast.
And now caught out of position. G2,
nice,
they crumble. Sunpias have no impact this time.
And
G2 dead at the start of round 10.
That's a 4-man stack for a piece of aggression towards Fountain, and none of the 3 players that went down for G2 fired a shot.
Decided, by the way.
Not a single one of them. Mobs didn't hear anything based off timing, thought things were clear.
Oh my
God. Killed for free.
Well, that dream of 5 rounds, it ends quickly.
Yeah.
FURIA keep 5 up as they move forward into the A bomb site to secure the plant, and round 8 on the T side. 8 rounds to play with. And signs that they're going to get more.
Makes them look like clankers, bro. G2 was up 2-0.
This is the FURIA we wanted to see coming into the major. So much promise with the amount of events they were racking up and the form they were getting into coming into the major here in Budapest. We wanted to make sure that they come into the event and they show that form, and they have been the most dominant squad.
No parry.
They've been so impressive.
I enjoyed watching their games, bro.
The first 2 days of play.
It was kind of cinema.
This is with 2 players struggling with illness, Jason. You know, if you get them at 3-0, you get a couple of players who are feeling under the weather, some time to rest. They could be even stronger going into the playoffs.
Wait, who's ill?
Might even just power up, which is a crazy thought. I'm with you, though, with all the teams that have come into these stages as favorites, and we've seen disappointing early exits, disappointing just performances, looking out of sorts. Individually not looking sharp. FURIA has come in as a breath of fresh air, and they've just been at peak FURIA this whole time.
And it's great that they have won titles on the way to the major as well.
God bless.
They've given their rookies some experience in what it feels like to play in front of crowds, win trophies. And also just the players in FURIA not used to winning. You know, that's been the biggest story around this squad over the years, is the fact that so much skill for Serato, yet not walking to the front of the stage, not picking those trophies up.
Actually
and now
playing
they've got
good.
That experience heading into the most important event of the year.
On first map.
Yeah, it's all coming into place for FURIA right now. 6-round lead here on Overpass. G2
is the
humbled.
monitor.
No more aggressive stance. Sunpias with the op. The retreating op battle, but the flick doesn't land, and you don't even get the chance to step away.
Yeah, so that impact from Sunpias not going to be felt in an important round here, even with the aggression. So FURIA feel comfortable moving forward up through long. Advantage siding with FURIA again.
No way. No way they can win.
Who is going to respond from G2, if anyone?
I think that's what's made this T side so effective as well for FURIA. Is like so many of these times where they've taken, you know, front bathrooms and fountains and coming down those stairs.
I see some people assuming the next matchups for the day. Am I hearing this right? Mouse versus Nicelia, aka Falcons. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who is FaZe playing against? FaZe versus 3D Max? I'm actually scared. I'm not even kidding. 3D Max can play insane when they want to. I don't know.
35 seconds. KSRADO continues to build.
That's the type of team that FaZe loses to. I'm not gonna lie.
As we come down to the final 30 seconds of play, Hunter speeding up, trying to get there in time.
Navi Vitality.
This as FURIA walk out into the side.
Navi Vitality BO3 with JL. Guys, yo, I'm bricked.
Yeah, but you gotta save the AK-47.
Tomorrow's gonna be
Nothing
insane.
you can do to get back into this. Hunter.
Let's hope that the timetable is gonna be fine. Chat, Navi is not playing a limb. Luckily, even if they lose against Vitality, which we won't. Knock on the table. They have another chance, AK at 2-2. But then it could be, oh no, it could be like Mouse, could be like Falcon. I don't know. There's still a lot of great teams that don't have a spot.
Still, Overpass eludes G2 as a map that they can be competitive on, at least against
Loki,
FURIA.
let's win against Vitality, bro. It's not rocket science.
Now,
5 headshots, 13 times in a row,
G2
times 2. We win the game, we go to stage
out of their
playoffs.
boot camp, Saul had words to say there of bringing in a lot of new ideas.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Refreshing a few things. So even though you're getting battered down in a loss like this, and that's going to feel horrible, if you're Saw, you got to take a look when this series is over and say, okay, this worked, this didn't. And you're going to have to make a judgment call on what plays you want to go back to, what you feel just kind of didn't pan out because FURIA is just so damn good.
We have a big chance for FaZe Falcons or FaZe Navi elimination.
A lot of information that they can look at in terms of how
Mods,
they were
time
undone throughout
out.
this entire map.
I don't want that in my chat. Oh, hell no.
Reminder, it is a 2-0 game. G2 do well to get themselves to this position.
This is why low-key I need FURIA to win here as well. Because then you may have a game where like you have one of your favorite teams playing against FURIA at 2-1. And then 2-2, then
a reality check.
Come on.
For G2 of their level.
Low-key, I should check after this what game. 8 teams you guys went through, what I went through.
KSRADO waiting down in the water.
Because then you have to make a cut, like who to cheer for, who not to cheer for, you know?
G2 is starting to move forward. He hears the steps, he hears the jumps of that information gatherer, and then KSRADO turns his gaze towards Mattis, catches him and gets out of dodge before those bullets and spam start coming through. KSRADO is going to be finished off by Hunter, knowing there's only a few positions KSRADO could have gotten off to.
Look how far back FURIA is on the other side of the map, though. The hitters are going to come for quite some time. They've got a lot of ground to cover. Hustling over into position, but G2 with no information don't know yet what's coming in this direction.
Yeah, Molotov is waiting to punish it. He knows
Molotov!
Just a little bit as well.
Longer barrel.
Comes down to defend Mobs. Utility going in. Molotov trying to force him into the open, but Mobs is still able to hold this corner.
Is he trying to bait them in for Hunter? No.
How does that change things?
One Molotov in his cook.
FURIA don't want to stay committed to long. They're going to go back into the bathrooms instead. 28 seconds, such limited time here for FURIA. This is where G2 could secure an extra round.
20 seconds, FURIA.
was already cleared out over and short at the B bomb site. They're
time running
come towards
dangerously low. I'm not going to lie. 15 seconds.
Yeah, Hello. Blinded just as he peeks. He still comes away with a kill.
10 seconds to plant. Hello.
Another one though. And Hunter stepping up. Great work to close out an extra round here for G2. So much work to be done in this second half. It is looking like FURIA are destined for
what is it? 8-4-9-3
in Budapest. We'll see if they can do
on
it
the CT side of the map. We're fine, bro. God bless you, Yikinda. Yikinda's apparently sick. Joe, what does Yikinda have? Do we know? Like a cold? I assume a cold. It's cold outside. He probably has a cold. Ligma. Ah, yeah. Check, chat. Very nice. Very nice, chat. Trying to troll the streamer. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Like, come on, man. I'm Ankh, bro. I know about the Ligma joke, bro. All right. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, I'm not stupid. Here we go. Guys, I don't want to check the matchups yet. I don't want to check the simulator yet. I want to do that afterwards. I want to do that afterwards. What the fuck is Ligma? Oh, hell no. 9-3. Oh, nah. They are chopped cheese. Sheesh. All right, wait. Let me see. I want to see which 8 teams I actually want to go through. Chat, we have 16 teams and only 8 can make it. Is that correct or not correct? I think that is correct. Yeah, 16 teams, 8 can make it. All right, let me make the list. Let me make the list. Mouse, Pari, Imperial, Mongols. Oh god, I have to be fast in this. Passion, G2, Speedy, Liqui, Paini, 3DE, VTE, Daisy, Beatty, FURIA, Falconsy. Nice, Ilya. FURIA. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to read this anymore. Alright, here we go. Which 8 teams do we want? Wait, what? What did I write? Scheiße, bro. Alright, which ones do we want to qualify? I want Mouse. Why? Because Hungary. I want Mongols. I want... You can only choose 8, chat. Is this Liqui? Liqui is out. What is Spee? What is Spee? Speedy! Speedy I want. FaZe I want.
FURIA
Falconsy I want. Navi I want. FURIA I want. Vitality I want. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice! These are the ones that I want, chat.
To become world champions. They find a rookie in Molodoi. They revitalize Yukindar. And the orb has been given over
to
the youngster from Fallen. And now they are looking to qualify into the playoffs here in Budapest. 9-3 up on Overpass. It is looking like there is no way they will drop this.
One needs to go. No G2. No, hell no, bro. Not above those 8 teams that I just mentioned. I'm not choosing a G2 over Mongols.
Take it slow, a little calculated.
No.
Hitting a delayed timing, but
this is why it makes sense to choose your 8 first, so you know who to cheer for.
Yuri waiting at the barrels, here they come.
I'm sorry, G2.
Blinded. Yuri's been so good in the pistol rounds today. It's Molodoi. He's never silent. He's always low, but this time he goes down first. It's Sampais and Molds
okay.
And Yuri still finding some success. Gets into the smoke.
Yuri and
in the cover. Yuri, another one again in the chaos. It is Yuri thriving. And the Brazilian brawls in B, and the bomb is gone. Sampais is out of that. He's lost all of his teammates, and now he has to clutch.
Oh, the comeback.
Ace between the two, by the way.
Yuri's just winning this round
then we go in.
Dude, Yuri is just a god in pistol rounds today. Looking to take every single pistol. This would be the death sentence for G2 to lose the pistol round here. Sampais heads his way back up to the A site. He'll have a chance to plant and go for the clutch.
Okay, gaining space on the plant as well. Yuri's just going to swing.
Unless...
Yeah, moves off to the bank.
Unless he is.
This is his chance, trying to separate the fights. They come in
Yuri, no kid.
Sampais gets into cover.
He's playing hide and seek.
They're just going to stick it. They're just going to hold it.
They force him out of position. Why not?
They canceled now. And no one's on it.
That plant position is so annoying.
Longer, so once again, getting back to that defuse. Sampais has got to know they're going to hold it this time. Halfway gone, Yukindar sticking it all the way. Sampais not going, and he's running out of time until the final second. Sampais secures the clutch.
Oh, so close.
That is awesome from Sampais. Way to call the bluff on the first tap, not giving away his position.
Almost
and Yuri frantically trying to find which choke point he was going to attack at long defuse as well with no kit.
Right down to the wire that you see how close it is. But this is fantastic work from Yuri because this pistol looked over. G2 found so much success in that B bomb site, but Yuri just thriving in the chaos, finding cover in the smoke. And it falls to Sampais, the Spaniard securing the pistol.
Yeah, he's delivered a little bit of hope into the G2 side of things. It's not much, but you're going to latch on to whatever you can right now when you're down 4-9.
Here we go.
13 kills for Sampais, the only player on G2 in double digits.
Ooh, naughty boost. Matthias.
Look how speedy this is. LB, Fallen and Yukindar, the first victims, they topple, and G2 into the B site.
Even K-Serrano can't handle the swing from the MAC-10. It's Yuri's turn. And this time
winning the pistol means nothing if you lose the follow-up.
So a second round investment entirely
they just won the follow-up.
It is wiped off the map very, very quickly by G2.
Molodoi with this suppressor on.
This is the only way G2 can get back into this game is if they somehow
and he keeps inspecting that knife.
For the momentum they're building right
representing
now.
Kazakhstan.
Is the only way that G2 can stay in this series.
Well, there's potential for it, and let's see what they've got. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt because this is the first time in this series they've been able to start a half on top, stringing rounds together. Now you got to go into that first gun round with the economic advantage with a little bit more control under your belt. Molodoi just going to save the scout. Next round will be no investment for FURIA. Everyone's just going to have the USBs, so the scout is the most powerful weapon they'll have in their back pocket. But G2 closing the gap.
FPS. Nice.
Well, smile still on the face of Hunter. Oh, this is a 2-0 game in the group stages. Well, the second day of play here in stage 3.
Might hear some clapping in the background. That's the crowd giving out some love over to Paravision.
Bro, I swear it's not me.
Max. And stepping away from
that's them.
View.
But
what a run
how,
that was.
How locked in are you guys?
Showing they can do it again.
When I see FPS like this, I don't instantly recognize. Like, yeah, it's a little bit different, but you guys typing 2 FPS, that's crazy. No?
Stack of players in terms of the 3 here.
Check again.
Yuri out towards Graffiti.
I imagine they're just going to smoke off between toxic barrels in the pillar and then flash through it and see if they can get these pistols activated
I can't see the difference.
The attack from G2, but that
that's a little bit
put a lot of players on notice for G2. They're wondering what the hell is up.
Yeah, so they just stay composed.
I thought it was me the whole time,
throwing too many bodies at this problem just yet.
Yeah, I see the same delays.
Their move and they make it right into heavy guard. There's the jump, there's the leap, and Hunter and Supplies make sure.
That's just started a bit right.
G2 have faith in this round victory. They've got a 4v3 off the back of those fights.
Could have been a cool idea if G2 was way more committed, but they did a really smart job of spacing in terms of one player being committed, everyone else in relative safety able to cover each other very, very well, and negates the aggressive stance and the aggressive call from FURIA. So Molodoy with that scout. You've got Hunter is susceptible to a scout death, but Sampaias has got HP. Malbs and Mattis have plenty of HP. So G2 should be able to walk out of this round.
Next slide. Bro, you can't be serious. Next slide. Chat, is it right now a PowerPoint presentation for you?
We can grab one on the USP. The answer to that is no. Hunter makes quick work of it. And we're looking at 9-6.
Are they trolling? I checked my own stream on phone. Wait, no shot.
They want it in the next round.
Let me see.
I'll tell you what, too. I mean, for us, G2's just been beaten down for 3 halves of Counter-Strike. Now they've won the. Their belief in the ability to come back and overtake FURIA on this map is going to be right there. I mean, it's going to skyrocket. This game could get much harder for FURIA. So first gun round
fixed.
All important to see if G2 can continue this hot start on Overpass T side.
Yeah, Molodoy fleeing the scene, but not allowed to get away. G2
I'm so confused.
They know the hard rounds are still to come. You haven't.
But how does that work, chat?
Here on the CT side, you will not see the AWP come out for Molodoy yet.
I'm closing Spotify.
Won the rounds in front of them. And the scoreline already looks pretty.
What about now?
But the pressure is certainly on Hunter as a new in-game leader to try and call his way back into this game.
Yeah, but you know, it seemed throughout this year that Hunter took to this role as an IGL like a fish to water, stepped into it very mature in the esports scene, and
am I getting trolled?
He seems very calm and poised at the moment.
Maybe it's this one. The jail.
They managed to save enough money
it could be
for
this.
it, decide to throw it in. So you've got it coming out straight away here. They know how important and pivotal it can be, so throwing it into play immediately, even if it costs them utility, Molodoy can make up for it.
Look at the confidence as well from FURIA to keep 4 players at this B bomb site. You see this kind of a start, a 4-1 opening frequently, but having 4 players stay here for the entirety of the round, very convinced of what's coming. Nothing has deterred them yet. Molodoy starting to shift back with the op to get the deep angles at the other bomb site.
Should be enough rifle presence down on B for the time being.
Look at 9-6. Wait, what the fuck? 9-6?
They're gonna run out of utility. They won't be able to stall out Monster entirely.
It was 9-3.
But Fallen still comes in and wins the fight. Kesserado as well, swiping away Malbs. The continued push from Mattis is exactly what they needed. And he can't make it happen onto 3. So that's Yuri to respond. FURIA is still in this fight. In fact, they've got the player advantage. And Yuri cast away by Sampaias.
2v2.
Once again, Sampaias with impact here for G2.
Hunter doesn't need to commit.
The bomb plant is being put down here by Sampaias. Molodoy has made the rotation, but he now has to clutch.
Molodoy 1v2, major save.
Bomb side already.
I wonder if he just saves the op. He's got no kit, and Hunter hasn't given him any kind of a look.
You're crazy.
But he's had a year of just nothing but confidence, so he steps into the clutch.
Please type nice try, bro. Anyone else would have saved there. I mean, maybe he should have.
The protocols of FURIA broke down. 2 players at Monster handled that part of the push, but nobody turned to address short. Yuri out of position to stop that swing. Lovely double kill to open up the B bomb site. And Molodoy's op never got involved in the action. As soon as he shifted away, the hit came in, and everyone's dead by the time he gets there.
Yeah, Mattis with some huge work coming in from short that. And I mean, like, it should have been more successful in that initial monster push, because Fallen gets blinded. Kesserado would be put in an awkward position where he's having to fight multiple players on his own. Fallen somehow gets a kill. Kesserado gets his own. That should have been comfortable for FURIA.
Yeah, it felt like it was right there.
See that happen again. There's Fallen. A little bit awkward and still got away
wondering
with it.
why it would. Why the
that was
FPS
a lovely
would
shot
lag.
from Sampaius. In some of these late round scenarios, Sampaius has been excellent. Really the player for G2 the most, keeping them involved in this match, in this map. Hunter climbing up the scoreboard as well, and obviously calling a very good first gun round for G2.
And Sampaius coming to this G2 roster as a package deal
Close
with
Chrome, change browser.
The primary target was the coach in Saw, but they came as a pair from Heroic.
Just the cherry on top.
And it's really working out for G2.
It's really working out for Sampaius.
Boom.
His stock was plummeting coming into CS2 at the early stages of it.
I cleared my cache.
He's found a new lease on life here in this G2 roster.
No shot. I didn't have it on my old PC, ever.
A calm opening from both sides. Again, 4 players starting at the B bomb site. G2 very far back, just now starting to move up to take control of the front of bathrooms. And FURIA's going to try and shift some of these weapons around. M4 on Yakinder, MP9 on Yuri.
Che, did we have this issue in stage 2, stage 1? Nee, or? How would it randomly appear? No way.
Rounds like this can still
Is
be
it
deadly.
Twitch? Is it my server
if that
Twitch?
clock it gets low. You don't want to be caught in chaos at the end of the round if you're G2 up against some of these weaker guns.
Here we go.
45 seconds remaining on that clock. We'll keep eyes on how G2 decide to finish, because if they go towards
Force
the
and
A
alt side problems, really?
Players waiting for them.
With like
well,
FPS
the question
setup?
is, what is Keserado's utility for? He's one of the 4 players here. He's got smoke, nade, flash. There's
no
the
troll,
smoke
please.
drop as
I
they
know
feel the
Forsen
set
like
piece
troll,
coming
blah, blah, blah.
They
But
want to funnel
actually,
G2 players around it.
And you want to set up Yakinder. You want him to find success. 25 seconds, stays committed, hasn't peaked yet. Playing with the dice, and
nice,
he's
Yugi.
gone.
3 and 3.
Taken down by Sampaius.
This is Pistons,
it's
by the way.
a double from Yuri, but once again, it is silencing from Sampaius, and we have Fallen with nothing to do. G2 closing
1v3. This would be an immaculate
It is now
fucking
one round
clutch.
the difference. They have come back in this second half.
Yeah, this is a really nice opening. 5 rounds in a row for G2
Gary,
to
lock
kick
in,
off
bro.
their T-side campaign. And all of a sudden, FURIA
Gary, walk on
starts
stage and take a
sweating
timeout,
for the first
please.
time in stage 3. The most difficulty they've had with any opponent yet. And this was a very dangerous round. Yuri's double kill felt like it was really going to seal this. And I mean, this is what makes FURIA so dangerous. Ideas in every scenario, in every situation. They've talked through them all. They're prepared through them all.
Molodoi, keep it together, bro. Here we go.
Good shot from Molodoi, taking away
Nice,
Sampaius.
Molodoi.
That's been the danger man here for G2. Well, they won't have him to kick off this round.
And Malbs is starting to get aggressive over towards Fountain as well. He's the last remaining player there. Mattis over
5v4,
towards short.
bombing left and spawn.
3 players for G2 lined up outside this B bomb site, but the final play isn't going to come anytime soon. At the moment, they want Mattis to find an equalizing kill, giving him some time and freedom to have his own kind of peak in his own fight.
Fallen.
Flashed into the peak at short, getting some control here for FURIA. Detecting that no one from G2 is in this area. It's going to allow for a quicker rotation towards connector. And a quick response towards the bomb site. And the luxury that FURIA know they can work with is leaving Molodoi on the A side alone.
And leaving Yakinder here at the stairs. If G2 don't clear him out of position, he's going to end things in the late round. He's going to be a real problem for them.
40 seconds.
A Molotov to send down his way. The closest one is in the bathrooms, and Hunters continue to move forward. Molodoi, the timing just comes off it long. 30 seconds.
Oh my god, that timing is disgusting. Nice. Nothing on the right side. Nice, Molodoi. 5v2, that's it.
He
we broke the curse. 5 in a row from G2, that was. 5 in a row from G2.
But Molodoi, he still stands, and he'll go for the close. But Heavy God denies. 10 seconds on this clock. Heavy God with a bomb in his possession, but he's being flanked.
Even for Heavy God.
2 targets to deal with towards bank
5
and stairs.
seconds.
It just isn't going to happen. Kesserado back to winning ways here for FURIA.
Good shit, Molodoi.
Yeah, and Molodoi just is so impressive with the op. Taking the strength out of that hit right away from G2 with those 2 opening kills. Those are the players meant to find some trade, some space for the follow-up players, but G2 can't get anything done.
Yeah, you just see all season Molodoi is being so comfortable in this part of the map, and you heard Pimp on the desk talking about how he believes FURIA are the strongest team in the world on Overpass. Molodoi obviously a massive part of that. His AWPing prowess towards the A bomb site. We've got him searching for the opening kill again.
Right, here we
Same
go.
position,
What
not
is that
given
message?
the opportunity. G2 getting across. Here's the opportunity now. Balls protected by the cover of the flames, gets away with one. Mattis trades out his fallen teammate, and we've got G2 moving towards the bathrooms.
There's a lovely opening kill from Malbs. Absolutely needed that. He's been quiet through these two maps. Haven't seen that signature play from Omario.
It's every CT side of map.
Two-round lead for FURIA, but they're a man down here in round 19.
Train overpass. I feel like the T side
staying calm and collected and actually overstacking towards the B bomb site. So relinquishing at A for the moment, assuming that G2 is going to try and finish this round.
game it was CT side deluxe.
Yeah, G2 go towards that A bomb site. Very likely to see that saved from FURIA.
But
right?
what is
They
this
don't
right
have
now?
a huge amount of cash left over, or we feel like they would go for it. But they're coming back anyway. They're going to the right side that FURIA want. They want G2 to finish here.
But this time, if you're FURIA, you really can't set anything up. You can't have any kind of clever plans with the smokes, with the flashbang. It's just going to be take the brunt of this attack and see who comes out on top.
Come on.
The Brazilians to hold on to B.
Fallen.
Here's the steps. He'll take first contact.
Nice.
Fallen
12
passes
HP
the
remaining.
first
Don't get
test.
Kobe, bro.
Jumps around the corner, but the nade has landed upon him. So the fangs of FURIA win alone, sharpened with 25 seconds left.
Paserato, nice.
Down upon G2, it is Keserato
2v2,
with a rifle.
Nice. 1v1. It's heavy god. He's a clutch meister. I'm not gonna lie, but so is Paserato.
Keserato.
Ball like it's off, so the crowd can't tell.
Again for heavy god, and Keserato has found utility.
Paserato chilling. Paserato chilling.
But
Oh!
Keserato survives. Ferocious again.
One step ahead.
And the Brazilians hold on to B.
Oh my god.
But that round's all won by decision making. The three-man stack at the B bomb site. Well-researched, read where G2 was going to finish. And just incredible positioning. Catching G2 completely off guard. You know what? That kill on Fallen with the nade might have sold that bomb site as a tantalizing opportunity for G2. You might think in that scenario he's the only one there. You got the kill. You can come progress in this, and two more defenders there is such a shock.
Yeah, I mean, that's just great composure as well.
Shock?
That 1v1 for Keserato. You know he can come at you from any different position, trying to kill you with the time. That Molotov is dropped, the pressure's put on, there's no way he can plant, he has to come for the kill. And Keserato, so used to being the predator, not gonna get hunted down by Heavy God. Another step towards playoffs for FURIA. Gamble to stack the B bomb site, may just galvanize them enough to close out Overpass.
Bro, you tell us.
Attack
pause. Are we being for real right now?
Here.
I think Molodoi might have run out of battery on the mouse.
Uh-oh.
Held it up like this bad boy ain't working, so yeah, we'll have an extended tech pause.
Yo. If this would be like
Molodoi gets things figured
the
out
non-friendly teacher, it would be like, boo-hoo, play with the fucking mouse. This is your own mistake.
While the headphones are off.
I hope STARLADDER doesn't
But looks
mind.
of deep concentration on the G2 side of things, as even during this break, their mind is still racing, still working of what they can change.
Who remembers?
What they can do.
Who was it, chat? We had one tournament where a player forgot to charge the mouse, and they always plugged in the mouse between like the rounds, and then plugged it out during the mouse, during the round.
Yeah. It's so hard to claw yourself out of that hole.
Yeah. True. Always charge it for like 10 seconds, and then play the round. Charge it for 10 seconds, play the round.
The rounds are going to be so devastating for G2. You look back at this, if you go on to lose it, and those rounds will be the nightmare.
Well, and the strength of FURIA in all these close rounds, winning these clutches, being dangerous in every late round, being in the right place at the right time, all this just continues to chip away at the mentality of G2. Chips away at the morale that they're carrying with them, that this can be done. And all of a sudden, 2 rounds in a row, the Molodoi's dominating you. Next one, they're a step ahead, and they've got 3 players stacked at the bomb site you want to hit. That's such a tough thing to get over at times, and especially for Hunter. While I said he's been doing a great job, and he seems tailor-made for the position as an IGL, still relatively new in this role, and still going to be tough for him at times to have to continuously work and find solutions. Not only for himself, but for the team.
What are the best Ineos chats?
Well, getting some time.
I feel like every pro is using different ones. Call me nuts. Do they even matter? I mean, it's game sound.
Doesn't feel like anything is going to stop this celebration.
Gotta matter.
Brazilian fans aren't taking a tech pause.
It's been a long time since Brazil have been in a position to get excited about a potential major
I don't
champion.
know what those are.
And the closest run recently would have been out in Rio at the end of 2022 when FURIA
All right, come on, hey, why tech pause, bro?
Defeating Na'Vi. That's the closest they have come. And for this man on your screen, Fallen, as you mentioned, Jason,
Confia no Vedario.
Competitive.
It basically means no confidence in them.
10
like
years
in the
since
enemies.
He started his campaigns in the major.
Can't trust nobody, bro.
9 years since he won his 2 majors in 2016 with Luminosity and SK. 6 years since he's had a team relevant to talk about in the major competition, especially when you start thinking of the playoffs. No team has been able to make it and qualify through all the stages.
And for Kesarado,
what is the tech issue, bro?
Everyone was talking about how he needed to leave FURIA throughout certain stages of his career. He's got too much potential, too much skill, one of the best
is it one of the mouse?
in the world.
Bro, low-key play without a mouse, we still beat him. Nah, maybe not actually, wait.
And he stuck to his guns, he stayed loyal to FURIA. They brought the talent to him.
Yeah, the dedication he's had is finally being rewarded. He's got to be living the dream right now. Taking so long to get here.
I have an idea. If he's not allowed to use another mouse, right?
This roster is in its
and
campaign
STARLADDER says, hey, it's your fault, bro. Take the mouse from the bottom fragment and give it to Molodoi.
The potential of players like Heavy God, players like Mobs,
you know what I mean?
Players that we see so much talent in, but still need time to develop.
Yeah. Can you somehow charge up a battery, chat? Like manually? Like heating it up maybe or something?
As you mentioned earlier, let's take a look at over some of the results that we've had. Paravision losing out to 3D Max and lost in a 2-1 fashion. 3D Max will stay alive in the competition. Maybe G2 looking like the team that are going to drop down to that 2-1 record. See some of the teams also there. Got Maus, the Mongols, Vitality, Falcons, Na'Vi. Very difficult opponents that can give G2 a real challenge. So
try it.
Being 2-2, to be honest, Jason.
Yeah, there's some very dangerous teams when you start descending down there. And stage 3 is so unforgiving. You even caught a couple dangerous ones that can come out of the 1-2 camp as well. Eventually,
guys, anyone got a mouse?
Maybe meet up in the 2-2 game. So the route to the playoffs is going to get more and more difficult.
Yo, Chad, who got a AAA battery, bro? Like, come on, man.
Into this match, but you know, this back and forth that they've had, the two rosters going at it, trading series wins, 2-0s the whole way, the whole time. But that curse, or that trend rather, looks to be broken today as FURIA are going to be taking another series victory.
Just take a battery out of your Kinders' vape.
Somehow pull off an overpass win.
I don't know if he vapes. I don't think he does.
Yeah, they're getting down into crunch time and a desperation time as well.
Imagine, though.
Admin still working with Molodoi.
Working out, yeah.
Gonna figure that out shortly.
Nice one up, though. I get it.
I guess we can talk about the two contenders for the title, Jason. FURIA, obviously, the leading contender just on form. But Vitality, obviously, team of the year, and you can never count them out, and their bounce back looks to be strong.
Oh!
Yeah, and I mean, they've got
We're going back in.
Vitality, yeah, you're exactly right. This is the event that's going to get them hyped up. This is the event where you feel like some of the struggles to return to first season form are going to all fall into place, and they'll come into this one razor sharp. Yeah. Spirit with the way they've looked.
With Donk,
yeah, with Donk individually the way he looks.
Thought that Crane was RL, not going to have fright. That is wild.
In this competition.
Thought it was Budapest.
Here we go. Let's see if FURIA can qualify into the playoffs, or if G2 will pull the comeback to force map 3.
Come on.
G2 return to this T side. Everybody with the weapon that they desire.
No way,
They scrape together what they can. What they're missing most is utility, and Flashbangs don't have a whole lot of utility to scale up on Molodoi's op. So he could have a field day in a round where Flashbangs are going to be worth their weight in gold if you're G2.
Gold? I wouldn't mind that. Here we go.
They got all the rifles, but no AWP for some players.
Sorry.
And we talked about his impact. We've seen it over the last couple of rounds here for G2. Big reason as to why they are still competitive
them fast,
on
bro,
the
before
map.
another mouse dies.
Slowly moving their way forward. Mobs past the stone at long.
Oh, hell no.
From bathroom smoked off, G2 with a progression forward. They're going to be eventually reaching Yekindar and Molodoi.
Yeah, I mean, they just cleared out long, so they want to move over. Good flashbang. Oh, that's awkward.
They don't know about Yekindar. They don't know about Yekindar.
In fact, he doesn't tuck away. He goes into the attack. And in fact, realizes there's way too many targets around there for Yekindar to feel comfortable, so he'll take the opportunity to flee.
Seems a little disorganized, seems a little panicked out of Yekindar and Molodoi, but they haven't been punished quite yet.
No, I think they've been given the moment to reset, to breathe. Molps' push it long has not worked out. It's been caught by Yuri. So 3 players known towards the A bomb site here for FURIA.
Yeah, nice. I mean, that's a great, I mean, Molps tries to take advantage. They see the op and they see Yekindar over in bathroom, so he tries to gain ground out towards long.
30 seconds left on the clock. Limited time here for G2. They're going to be funneled into the A finish here.
Molodoi.
1 smoke, 3 flashbangs. No mollies to force anyone into the open. This is going to be a very tough hit, and it's going to come down to brute force.
Molodoi again, ready to shoot him down, but he can't get that first.
Nice. I need one more. I need one more. Matthias is low. 9.
He eventually is taken
Not
by
like this.
Mathis,
8 seconds. That would have won the round potentially.
With just enough time to feel
Fallen KD9 with the wall bang.
No. A retake required here from FURIA.
Yeah, this could actually be a really rough loss for FURIA. They don't have a lot of money. They got no kits as well. This retake is going to have to be quicker than they like.
We are not going to map 3.
Piece of impact from Sampayas. He's going to turn around
Chet
as well.
FURIA has no money.
Kesarado on this flank.
Oh,
we're saving.
Yeah, Fallen's a long way off already, and Kesarado going out to the long side. So the money problems you mentioned, FURIA don't want to lose everything. So
Jay has a new team on them for. Sorry.
Great round recovered.
We are not going to map 3, bro.
Molotov could have ruined it, but ends up only getting the 1 kill there.
Unlike Inferno, G2's been able to find an answer to every single punch they've taken. Good double kill from Kesarado. Yeah, both teams having financial issues down the stretch.
And we'll see if that comes back to bite G2 here. At least the most important weapon was saved over, which is Sampayas picking the AWP up off the ground.
11-9, we aren't done yet. What does FURIA want to do? They've got timeouts to play with if they want to call something. 2 saved M4s.
Fallen tattoo. Is that real?
But they're going to force up
water.
Water tattoo. Caught off guard by the play through the Molotov by G2.
That will be dedication.
And well done by Mattis, just tapping away, never letting Molodoi re-peek.
It's a marker. W.
G2 within just a couple rounds.
Oh, it's not permanent. Missed
utility there for FURIA. That's going to allow the AWP to stand comfortably. The pass will peek towards middle. Yekindar aggression straight down through connector and out towards short water.
Yeah, good amount of information found by the Yekindar. FURIA really love using his aggressive tendencies as a tool they can work with.
Tendencies, oh my god, chicken tenders.
He's going to give them a lot of information of what's going on the map and where they can align themselves.
Okay, I'm getting hungry,
Kesarado and Fallen,
okay, I only had a little bit of potato.
It's Yuri and Molodoi over at A, and Molodoi to take the point man position with an M4.
Alright, here we go. Sheesh.
This round, it's G2
Guys, I can't handle
with the
map right
utility
now.
advantage.
No, I can't.
No defensive smokes or Molotovs for
Why
FURIA
is he
to put in
shushing? Why is
place.
he shushing? Come on.
So G2 executes are going to be particularly strong, and FURIA is going to try and play in front of them.
Yuri. Come on. You win this.
In fact, they're going to move forward.
9.
A little bit of a fumble here. Not so clean, but Molodoi
not bad. Now the T's can aggress.
Yeah, actually, now the T's can aggress. The flashbang blinded Molodoi at first.
You cannot trouble. You can need 2. Marek, bro. I know you got this.
Now coming back from long
Give me 2 or 1 and stay alive. Wait for teammates to rotate.
Triangle defense at the A
Marek.
Just defensive smoke down to the left side. Yekindar not so clean with it, but
beautiful. Almost was a team kill. Nice Fallen. Presenter.
25
seconds.
We've got Sampayas and Heavy God all of a sudden.
Heavy God and Sampayas. They are clutch meisters. I'm not gonna lie.
As FURIA about to go up to series point.
Not if
15
seconds. Has anything to say about it.
And another important kill picked up from the Spaniard, but eventually caught by Fallen.
Nice!
And Kesarado puts them in the position of qualification.
We are FURIA
into the playoffs. It doesn't look like FURIA will be stopped today.
And this is where FURIA min-maxing
Kasarado, chill.
This game, going for every
At least he wiped it afterwards.
Possibly can, comes back to reward them. The save call in the previous round that allows Kesarado to get the double kill, wrecks the economy, and this round win catapults FURIA into an overwhelmingly strong position. 3 chances to close out the round. And not a single rifle in play for G2.
Missed Molotov again. If we miss this Molotov one more time.
FURIA looking to
see what happens, bro.
Into playoffs.
Nah, bro.
Yekindar starts a party.
I guess FURIA not. No, bro. Because FURIA, it's a Panther, bro.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch.
G2's really got away from the B-bomb site in the later stages.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Success at A.
Wait, 10 gifted. Let's go G2, bro.
Even in any kind of small, minor,
Gamers 2, bro.
any kind of
Where's the gamers on the
B-bomb
chat?
site.
I am one. I'm a gamer too. G2, let that simmer. Thank you for the 10, I appreciate that. Scheiße.
Yakinder and Molodoy again on the defense.
I'm not sellable though, Loki.
Quietly scaling as G2, and
that was a one-off. That was a one-off.
Very low buy with pistols. FURIA taking a passive
those
defense.
Those are going towards the chicken tenders tonight. No. Not getting those, bro.
Molodoy
actually getting a salad tonight.
On the first attempt anyway.
I already have a nice salad in mind.
Behind the truck, goes out for the peak. Molodoy back behind
with
the truck.
cucumbers.
Taken out by Mobs, moving forward. Yakinder
Lock in.
Stepping up in Molodoy's stead.
Just has to survive it long, Yakinder.
Yeah, well, he's overwhelmed.
Okay. 3 on 3, 3 on 3.
And that one kill keeps the
2 biscuits, 1 off, bro.
G2 have fought themselves into a position to at least get that bomb planted. Will it be FURIA to close out here?
They're not considering the smoke fade at all.
And Hunter has pushed forward into bank, but the response is there from Fallen.
2v2.
Serato and Fallen to put FURIA
this is
into the playoffs.
Late. There's no smoke for the bomb, so Sunpius with this AWP can wreak havoc.
No, I don't like this. We have no smoke.
Cost them in this round. So
nice miss.
But a missed shot and a great response. Serato taking down Fallen to follow. And with the weaker guns, G2 stay alive.
Oh man, that is a hard-fought round. Really well done, and just a couple details hiding inside the smoke. Yuri not considering the.
All of FURIA has the same gloves. Are you being for real right now? That would be boss. It would make sense. I don't get why other teams don't do that shit. One time Na'Vi had all Pandora's box gloves. 5 players. Because if you think about it, if there's 2 players in one position, right? One of them peeks. The enemy team sees one of you, they see red gloves, and then if a second dude peeks with purple gloves, they know, whoa, there's 2. Let that, you know?
Both coaches getting to have their
usually it's stupid if you all have different gloves. Like one has pink, one has red. That is dumb as fuck. But nobody's doing that.
An AK even from Moms.
Na'Vi did it one time in the tourney.
Riflers, you want them, those upgraded weapons, and let's see how this comes through.
Yeah,
it can meta in certain moments. It can.
Game. He bought time with his performance and his impact for the rest of G2 to come alive on this map. And they've started joining them, getting more production across the board from G2. Round 23.
M4 and Serato. Rest
should come down to everything. You've got 1 rifle for Serato.
Yeah, but again, you know FURIA's going to have a plan with it. We've seen in every situation, no matter what they're by, they had an idea. They had something to do, some way to be proactive.
Yeah, and this one is to boost Serato up. A little look down into the connector door. Door stays intact.
Did they all have white gloves or what? Or was the one guy tweaking?
Off.
There's the door open.
Serato peeks, sees that no one is in the doorway. Mattis is already long gone all the way up towards the top of Con.
Yeah, they control the middle of the map, as again, with these pistols, it's going to be very passive defense. This is where, I mean, FURIA is just trying to shave off one player, right? Turn this into a 5-on-4. You've got some smokes and some flashbangs to create those opportunities if they present themselves.
You're not in the arena, buddy. JL tomorrow, probably Na'Vi versus... I already forgot. Chad, what was it?
They're still looking for some kind of a play.
Na'Vi versus Vitality, JL. I remember.
Offering a triple boost, but they've called it away for now.
We're gonna watch that shit together, bro. Let's get it.
Still a chance if Hunter wants to get too frisky, but Serato on the timing is just like, well, if no one's here yet, it's unlikely anyone's coming. Utility towards the B bomb site to make it feel like a hit towards this side. I think Heavy God's gonna commit. Let's see how many players from FURIA get lured into this.
Shit. Nice, Yaki. Whoa.
He's down first.
Come on, schaffen wir.
It opens up a flank as well now on this play towards the A-bomb site. And Serato's got a rifle as well.
That's the rifle that's been in their hands this whole round. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the problem here for G2.
Give me one more. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 6, 7, reverse. Nice!
As they crumble. And it is like this. FURIA with the players around the corner. They secure
with 4 pistols on the last.
Over a decade on from
FURIA.
his major appearance.
3-0 in stage 3. Not losing a single map in this stage.
FURIA into the playoffs.
It may be a Brazui major, and it deserved one. 3 tournaments now, 1 in a row, and they're coming for the major. I hope that Yakinder is getting healthy again. Some people were saying that he was sick. Was still playing well though, but he does have some time to rejuice now. Yakinder, lock in, bro.
and they are showing that they are here to take the title.
Holy moly. Holy Molodoi. Holy Fallen. Holy Casserato. Holy Yuri. Holy Kinder. Lock him, bro.
Fantastic work from FURIA. That's what they wanted coming into this.
What a team.
This is also with a
What a
couple
team.
of players that have picked up illness. You know, they're not
GG,
feeling so
bro.
good coming into this competition. And now they've got a few extra days to let those players recover and rest and get into
Hunter, happy for them, bro. Gotta respect that, bro.
From the perspective of G2 as well, very important we saw them fight back on Overpass, show some grit, show some determination. The fact they're able to make
what
that
a time we live in, bro.
Very impressive, and they've got to be proud.
After Fallen has peaked 5 years ago, 10 years ago at #1 in the world, winning majors. Now he is back after all these guys. This is on everything. This is motivating me, bro. Because like he is not the youngest, right? But that just shows. Keep on doing what you love, bro. People were telling him to retire at fucking at the Rio Major. Some people were saying that. I remember. I think it was. I don't want to put anybody, but a very, very like person who was always giving his opinion. He said, should have retired at the Rio Major. Look at him now, bro. Maybe even winning another major. Lock him, bro. From AWP to rifle.
Dominance from
this guy's a god.
From start to finish.
Very nice guy.
Stage 3 at the major, and an impressive one. Did get a little bit close, but Stico, you know what you got to ask on this one.
You are winning this game on the back of the timeout which you called, and you were very vocal during it. Can you share a little bit of secret behind it? Because you had to save them for. Did you tell Casserato to do that boost on short, and eventually it turned around on its head?
Yeah, we're still kind of deciding if we would full buy or not, and Fallen actually came up with a very good plan. I knew we needed the pause to kind of organize our ideas, and Fallen came up with a good plan of playing off the stacks and playing with numbers and playing with smokes. And Marek got a lot of, Yakinder got a lot of info on A, and then we could rotate, and Casserato did a good job of being early on A. So he played behind site, and the guys didn't expect. So yeah, I think everyone came up with a little bit of an idea in this round, and I'm glad I called the tactical pause because it was important for us to organize things.
It was very much worth it. Speaking about Mareks and the listeners that we had a chance to listen during the game, it seemed like whenever there was a chaotic clutch or anything happening like out of ordinary, you were still keeping composure and being really vocal about comms and keeping it clean. Is this something that Yekindar is very important about, and he's keeping calling it? Is he something that he brought into the FURIA?
Yeah, he helps a lot with this, because even though he's an aggressive player, he's very calm as a person and as a player, and his comms are very clean and very he gives us directions when sometimes we are kind of lost. So we knew before the game that situations are going to be so important. And also BO1s, one of the things we worked on for this event was playing situations tight and trying to organize things, because we knew BO1s can come down to like some swing rounds that maybe change everything. And we actually carried this from the BO1s to BO3 now, and we knew we just wanted to be calm and composed during those situations.
Now I want to ask a little bit around this overpass, because we saw you start to struggle a bit more on the second half. What was going on inside the server? What were the problems you were having at that point, and how worried were you?
I don't even know how
chill, bro.
This difficult, honestly. I even called a very good pistol against what they did, a 4B, and I'll be honest with you, we were just whiffing. In my opinion, we were just whiffing, because we were in position, we were with the good reads, pistol around. I called a 4B, and then they went B, and then we just had to kill. But other than that, I started to get a little worried, because every time we play these guys Overpass, we find a way to go to overtime. And today I'm thinking to myself, not again. This can't be the script. This can't be the script on Overpass.
BT, bro.
And City side, of course, it's the strongest side on the map, but you know how economy can get when you lose pistol, and then they started getting more and more money. But yeah, we had some solid rounds we needed, and I'm glad we won.
Yeah. Now, in terms of you being happy you won, we know we've got sickness on the team. We know the team have spoke to me in interviews about feeling low on energy. How important is it for you and the whole team to just get some time off and be ready for the arena, man?
Man, it's going to be so important, because these people, they need to, I don't know, to relax for 2 days straight. Don't even touch the PC. Yeah, vitamins. Yeah, they need everything they can use in order for them to feel better. Because it's been intense, and even today we have a very late game. Normally we don't do well with late games. People get so tired, and normally we lose focus.
Yeah.
But yeah, this 3-0 is a blessing for us, because we now can chill, relax, recover, and go work and come back for the playoffs.
Oh God, anything you want to say to the massive Brazilian audience you have here in Budapest and all the fans around the world?
These people, they know how to be crazy, huh? I mean, the crowd has been amazing here, not only for our games, but for all of the other games. We caught up, so we watched the mouse game here and seeing how people are cheering for Torch, it's beautiful. And I'm sure it's going to be even crazier for playoffs. So thank you guys, thanks for cheering, thanks for the Brazilian guys who came, and so beautiful playing in front of you guys.
It really is. Good luck in the playoffs. Thank you very much, man.
From Mr. Lon.